And he's
Well,
just
they
like,
can be, you know.
look,
Thing
we're
is,
live.
are they sports ski or you know, whatever,
Yeah.
you know.
We are live. Is it live or is it Memorex?
We don't know.
You went live?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's live. It was a scheduled thing.
It was
Oh, I
scheduled.
didn't know that.
Surprise!
I
Hey.
said,
Is Tim in earshot?
yeah.
I thought of something you can fix, Tim. Right up your alley.
Milkshake machine?
Well,
Yes.
I thought of something that'd be right up your alley to fix for supper.
No.
Shake and bake.
he kind of rolled his eyes, just shook his head, put his earbuds back in.
Love you, Tim.
I love signs.
And he did say, I love you.
You weren't chewing pineapple, were you?
No pineapple.
What you do is get a cup with put some ice cream in it and ask him to hold it for a little bit because you want to shake.
Yeah.
Milkshake.
I had one.
Simmy, lay down, you nosy bitch. I had one this morning, but I didn't have a straw. I had to just drink it like a drink. It was all right. It was still a shake. It was still a shake.
Yeah. Now, Sis went and got me one of my bacon chili cheeseburgers, and
He forgot
got
the
me
cherry.
The Sonic.
He forgot the cherry.
There's a cherry in the shake.
There wasn't in mine.
I don't eat it anyway. I'll let Sis have it.
Yeah, my burger was burnt.
Mine was
It
just
was- I ate the shit out of it anyway. Though. I was hungry. I ate it anyway.
I didn't have to sit there and gnaw on it forever like I was chewing cud.
The Fluffy said he was going to go live around 7ish.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
He's got 20 minutes.
He said he was going to go live around 7ish. Shit, hold on.
Okay.
That was me. I forgot I opened to get the chat window and I forgot to mute it. Whoops.
Yeah, I haven't even been in to get the chat window yet because I didn't know we were going live.
Yeah, I didn't.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
Yeah, I did. I scheduled it to go live. Now, whether anybody else pops in or not, I don't know. Who knows?
I just got a StreamYard in my Facebook, and I was like, oh, okay, they want to hang out. Next thing I know, Cody's like, oh, you went live. I'm like, live?
Yep, it was scheduled.
Good thing I wasn't in the middle of a big hairy rant.
Right?
I waited.
I need to stretch my back. I'll be right back. Well, I'm still here. I just have to lay backwards. If the animals are...
Just gotta make sure the pupper dog and kitty cats are out of the way.
Right?
Yep, don't whack them with a tit on the way down.
So you go for an injection tomorrow?
In the morning, I go see my eye specialist to get the pressures checked in my eyes again. And then he looks in them.
Yeah.
You know, they dilate them and he looks in them. And then that's at like 9:30, I think, in the morning. And then at 4 p.m., I go get my injection. So.
And then it'll be
I have to get sleep tonight.
a couple of days, and then your back will be feeling good.
Yeah. Probably 24 hours, maybe a little longer. And then I start cooking. Big time.
Yeah, I went this morning and had my echocardiogram done. Now I get to wait for the results on that.
Well, I'm going in. I got to hit the mute as soon as it pops up, so bear with me. There we go.
Well, I laid back, but the dog didn't move, so she became a pillow.
That happens.
And then Marty came over and had her front feet up on my chest. And as soon as she did that, the dog was like, "Oh no, my mommy!" and started just licking the side of my face. I'm like, "Oh, mommy!" Not a moment's peace in this house, I tell you.
Well,
That's not the skit that we had planned, huh?
Yeah, it was not the bath I was planning.
Well, I got the chat
Just-
open. There's nothing in it.
Yeah, nobody there. People suck. Show up and chat, damn it. I don't know. I'm freaking exhausted from the adrenaline drop. I was actually sitting here a little while ago. What the fuck was I watching? Oh, Wild Things. And I just kept. I was pulling a Robin. We got Robin on tape this morning in the back room. Dan recorded her because she's like editing on her phone, right? Normally we see her at like this view,
Right.
and she'll be like editing or whatever. Well, her laptop is down lower than she is, so it's a up view.
Uh-huh.
And she's on her phone, and she's, you know, and Victoria was going ballistic, going, Dan, she's trying to get Dan's attention. She's like so Dan did catch her. Victoria was laughing so hard she was ready to pee her pants, and she said that unfortunately there's no audio on the video. But I told Victoria, it's okay, we'll just tell people you said you were going to pee your pants. She's like, thanks, Cody. So, yeah. Robin is like, just looking like, y'all suck. Yeah. And I was like, my, how the tables have turned.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad she's having a good visit with Devin, though. That's cool.
I don't know. I haven't seen any of it since she got it off that night. And
Oh, yeah, they went live last night.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I seen that they did. I just haven't went in.
Yeah. And they went live today because they finally got to go. The crazy girls were like, I want a pretzel. Yeah, let's go to Sonic, get a pretzel.
Yeah, they went to Sonic.
So Jackie went. That girl drives like she fucking stole it, man. She drives fast, and she ran a red. No, they're in California.
Oh.
She ran a red light. Yeah, I'm like, she's giving Sarah a heart attack because Sarah's still back at home watching it because Jackie turned the camera on in the car, and she went and she ordered pretzels and did you see the size of that bag she had? She had a whole bunch more than just a freaking corn dog in that bag. And so of course when they started talking about the pretzels, of course Robin is like, ooh, I want a pretzel. Devin was ready to go get her a pretzel, but their Sonics were already closed.
Mm-hmm.
So they went today.
Yeah, they're closing early here too.
Yeah. So
our 24-hour Walmart just changed its time here about a week ago. From
really, yours was still
10
open
to
for
11.
24 hours. Ours
Normally 24 hours, but they're closing at 11.
Ours stopped closing. Ours stopped being 24 hours when the whole COVID thing started.
Yeah,
Yeah, same here.
same here.
Yeah.
Ours started closing at like 8, 9 o'clock, something like
Yeah,
Yeah,
that.
ours here started 7 to 7, and then 7 to 8, and then 7 to 10, now 7 to 11.
Yeah.
For the holiday, with our numbers skyrocketing, yeah, I can't go there because everybody's cramming in during those daytime hours.
Yeah.
I normally go 3 in the morning,
Yeah, that's when I like to go shopping.
I always did enjoy going out later at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get a goddamn cart.
Right.
There were less people.
Yeah. I would
My
rather
son-
maneuver around the pallets that are all hither and yon than the people. The pallets
Right.
don't move.
My son and I, when I would pick him up from work when he was working at Wendy's, and he'd get out at like 2 o'clock in the morning, I'd be like, okay, we got to go grocery shopping. He was like, hell yeah, because it was more fun when nobody was there.
Right?
Because you didn't have to deal with that much stupid.
And now it wouldn't work for you to do that because you got to be there at like 6, 7 in the morning when they first open to have any chance of getting any supplies again because everybody's hoarding here again.
Yep, here too.
But they're only emptied at Walmart.
Our Walmart's already rationing.
Our Walmart shelves are empty of toilet paper and stuff again.
Yep.
So,
But our
every
Walmart,
Too bad when I was there
you can
earlier
get some.
this past week. I mean, the paper towel aisle was less than the toilet paper aisle.
Our
Which-
Walmart's.
backwards.
We have 2 Walmarts in our town, and they are 1 package of toilet paper per person. Doesn't matter the size of the package, but 1 package per person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you've got one of them Walmart markets, and
We have one of those too.
Walmart.
We have 2 super centers, and we have the marketplace. Yeah.
All we have is just the one. And we don't have Target or Kmart or any of the others.
Yeah,
Well, Kmart's gone. Kmart doesn't exist anymore, but
Just
we
throwing
have-
them, you know.
yeah. We have the ghetto Walmart, which is ours. And then you have the rich Walmart, which is where my mother shops. Well, she used to shop. Now she shops at the marketplace, which is just down the street from the rich Walmart. So, yeah, the rich people get more stuff. But my mom likes the marketplace better for when she just needs groceries, because then she doesn't have to deal with all that other crap and as many people, you know?
Right.
Oh, I'm sure they're loving it during COVID when all the scum that can't get it at their store goes across down to the other store
Oh,
and are
yeah.
trotting through their rich Walmart.
Whenever we were like downtown or whatever and we had to stop at Walmart, we would go to that one
Mhm.
because it was closer. The looks we would get because we weren't dressed up to go to Walmart. I'm like, but we also have Target. So we used to have
Yeah.
Kmart. We have a Burlington Coat Factory,
Nope.
and
We have Dollar General, Dollar Tree, 2 Dollar Generals, 1 Dollar Tree. Or no, I take that back. 3 Dollar Generals. Now. They just opened one on this end of town, but I suspect the one on the west will end up closing because it sucks. Aldi's,
no, we have an
Walmart.
Aldi's too.
A Rebel, a Goodies, a Dillon's.
Nope.
But
That's
we
it.
also have a mall in our town, so we have
Nope.
like
Yeah,
all
we
the
got a
stores
mall,
too.
but they don't have. The big store there is Sutherland's and Tractor Supply.
Yeah, no, we have they have the Abercrombie and they have freaking all the little trendy stores and
They've got like
I think there's a
Maurice's.
Filene's in there. I haven't been in a Filene's in years, but they used to have a Sears in there. I don't know.
There's some sport place, the movie theater, Tractor Supply, Sutherland's. There was a JCPenney's, but it closed last month. For
Yeah.
good. So
I think Sears is still open here. I'm not sure.
no,
They have
we lost
Filene's.
Sears.
they
Then
have-
we got a Sears outlet. They closed. Then we got another Sears outlet. They closed, and we have no Sears now.
I don't know. I could look up all the stores. I haven't been in the mall. We have a Books A Million. That was the only store I went to at the mall because they moved from where they were to the mall. And for me, I think that sucks now because now I have to deal with mall parking.
There is 0 bookstores in this town now.
We have a Barnes and Noble. We have Books A Million. We have 4 or 5 Family Dollars, 4 or 5 Dollar Generals. I think we have 1 Dollar Tree. There might be 2. We also have Sam's Club and Costco.
Nope.
We have Publix. We have Buy Low
Publix.
for grocery stores. There's Aldi's and Ingles. I mean, there's so many things. Ingles and Publix are the expensive stores. Although Publix has some really good buy one get one deals when they do that, but Ingles is always expensive.
The only thing I miss from Publix is the Publix bakery.
I've never had anything from Publix Bakery. I don't think. I don't know.
Oh my
I don't
god!
remember. Real food is a distant memory.
No, we've got a strip mall too, but maybe that's where Tractor Supply is, and the other end of the big mall is just empty now. Yeah, I think Tractor Supply's in the strip mall, but there's like Dollar General.
We have a couple of different Tractor Supply
a
places.
couple restaurants, and I think Sally Beauty. That's all there is in that.
Yeah, we have a couple of different Tractor Supply places, but we have Sally's Beauty here too.
We got what is equivalent to Farm and Fleet, or Big R.
We've got the Tractor Supply, and then
Hey, package. Thanks.
which is family
Wasn't
owned
me.
and been here forever.
I have no idea. Oh, this might be the other thing that Victoria had sent, but she had said that it wasn't supposed to be here until after Thanksgiving.
Like I said, wasn't me. We've got $3 Generals, one Family Dollar, $1 Tree, just the Walmart. We got Sally Beauty,
It is.
JCPenney, Maurice's. Goodies is closed. Our Curlin's Hallmark store has closed.
Our Hallmark store closed here about 15 years ago.
Ours closed last year or the year before.
We used to have Sears. We used to have Monkey Wards. We used to have Kmart. We used to have Big
Our
Lots.
Kmart's been closed for years.
Same here. Big Lots went in where Kmart used to be. They closed, and then it was vacant for like 10 years, and then a hardware store, a mom and pop hardware store bought it and refurbished it, and they're still going strong, but they've only been there in that new place for about a year and a half.
We had a Big Lots. It closed.
Yeah, I miss Big Lots.
As far as I know, we still have a Big Lots, but I'm not really sure where it moved to.
According to your citywide map on Google Maps, you still have Big Lots.
Yeah. Well, as far as I know, it was supposed to move into where H. Greg was. But I'm not really sure if it moved in there or somewhere else. I have no idea because I haven't been out in 2 years. So.
Well, there's like places that want to come in here. There's places that have been trying to get. The fairgrounds is out in Industrial. On Industrial is where Walmart and the mall and the strip mall, are all at. That's like the west side of town, Main Street kind of thing. They call it the new Main Street.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the old one up the road from me. But the fairgrounds is on that road. Property is donated by a family. As long as it's used as a fairgrounds, they can use it. If it's no longer going to be used as a fairgrounds and they move it for whatever reason, which they've needed to for about 15, 20 years, because now it's in town instead of out of town, then it reverts back to the family to do with as they please. Well, the city keeps trying to sell it out from under them, even though they don't own it.
That's not good because then the family can sue the city.
Yeah.
This last time that they did this, because they do it every 5 to 10 years, the last time the family said, you even approach doing that again. And this next time, you better have a new place for the fairgrounds because the property we're taking back.
Yeah.
We're done with it. Because they have pulled the shit so many times since the fucking 60s.
Wow.
They said, we're done. Yeah, apparently the previous generation tolerated it and thought it was comical. This one doesn't. It's like, you even you're doing that. And yeah, we're just going to take the property back. So you better have fairgrounds property figured out. You're going to go there because we're done.
It's completely.
Which ought to go over real well because NASCAR driver Clint put a venue place there.
Sim.
This monument thing there for the city and all this stuff that they'll just bulldoze it right on down. So Mr. Fancy Car Guy.
She's already been out. She's fine.
She's like, I don't care. I want to go again.
She wants to play. She knows that everybody's out there and she feels left out. Because the other dogs are out there.
Yeah. I do.
Yeah, she would want to go until she saw Miha, and then she'd turn her ass around and run back in here because Miha will try and eat her.
I know. What the hell are they banging on?
I don't know. Hey, can you can I give Wendy the link?
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, I have a feeling that the ones that didn't go over to that StreamYard didn't want to do it because it wasn't live.
Yeah.
No audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a showboat.
Yep. You know what I
I'm
call
not-
showboaters like that? YouTube whores.
Mhm.
They got to flaunt it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just ridiculous. He said that if anybody had anything to say to go there, and they didn't go.
No, instead they
Yeah.
want to rail at me.
Even Kevin said, "Hey, he put the link in. Go."
Yeah,
Kevin,
fuck out of
Kevin
here.
didn't care who was being a douche. He was calling him out on it, and that was awesome.
Yeah.
Because Kevin is really good friends with a lot of people that he told to shut the fuck up and stop picking on both, all of us.
Uh-huh. I've never had a problem with him, ever.
If Wes had said anything sideways to Squashy, Kevin would have destroyed him.
Oh, yeah.
Because Kevin will stick up for women, but he will absolutely stick up handicapped. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like handicapped like Squashy. So yeah, that's why Wes didn't do it. Well, all Wes said was, "Well, then you tell him." And well, tell him yourself. The fuck?
Listen, I just, I just don't get it,
Well, the whole thing, what's the point? None of it's serving a purpose. None of it's getting it done faster.
Beating the dead horse is not going to get you anywhere. I'm sorry. Hi, Wendy.
Hi.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hi.
Hi, my Wendy.
Very good, dear.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. So, Wendy, did Fluffy and Squashy talk to you after all the shit happened, or did you hear about it? No. Mm.
No.
You know how Wes likes to make
Yeah.
sideways comments and shit? The banging is getting really annoying.
Is it the kids or is it the dog?
It's the kids. Roommates.
Ask them. Say, what the hell are you banging on?
They probably heard you. Walls are thin, remember?
I don't care.
Well, no. Tina and Tim and I and Willow were in Hemlock Lady, her live. Right, we were in the chat. So Wes just a hangout. So Wes suddenly out of nowhere pops up with, "Oh well, Fluffy must not be live since all his minions are in here." So Kevin, Never Ending Saga, was on the panel along with T and Callie Picker, and Brittany, and Kevin goes, "Minions? I'm not a minion. Brittany, are you a minion? Who's a minion?" So because he asked, I said, "Well, I've been referred to as one of his minions, right?" And he's like, "I don't see Cody being anybody's minion," right? I'm like, "That's right." And Wes turned around and said, "Well, you take his orders, you obey him, da 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 da," and I was like, "The fuck I do." And Kevin went off on him. He's like, "Cody doesn't take orders from anybody. Who are you kidding?"
No, she don't.
And he was like, "Well, you blocked me." And I'm like, as soon as he said you blocked me, I was like, "Oh, so this is why you've been such a dick." So I was like, "Look," I was like, "If I blocked you, it's because you were disruptive." And he goes, "He told you to block me, he did it." I'm like, "Well, I'm a moderator in his chat. It's what a moderator's job is. If the owner of the channel tells you to block someone, you fucking do it. That's what they're for." Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
and he didn't say anything else about it after that because, I had backup. People were like, "Yeah, duh," But he just kept
moderating.
And then he's like, he goes, "Tell your boss." And I was like, "My boss? Really? Fuck off, Wes." And he was like, "Thank you." I'm like, "You're welcome." And I'm like, and then everybody started flipping out and bringing up all, like, Fluffy owing people money and the whole usual bullshit. And then all of a sudden, Squashy popped in, and she's like, "Wes, if you have something to say to Fluffy," and I was like, "Oh damn!" And she's like, "Leave Cody alone." I'm like, "Yeah, go girl." And then Wes turned around and said, "Well, Squashy, why don't you tell him then?" And Squashy's like, "Tell him yourself." And Fluffy came in like fucking gangbuster, going, "If you have something to fucking say to me, say it to my fucking face and not to everybody else." Apparently, Rogue is pissing off my son.
Apparently.
So, and Kevin was like, "What the fuck is going on here?" He flipped out at Wes for attacking me, and for other people, he was telling them to shut up because they were attacking Tina and Willow.
No, I wasn't being attacked.
Not attacked, but the side comments and shit were relative to you too. That we hang out with Fluffy and he's a thief and he's a liar and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, you know what? That doesn't mean that we can't talk to him. He didn't do anything to us. And so Kevin was telling everybody to shut up. Then they were like, "Look, Fluffy, just make a stream on your channel and have Wes go there and you can hash it out." Well, Wes went, because Fluffy did make a stream, and Wes went. But all the other people that were bitching and complaining about everything, not a single one of them went.
No, they stayed there and kept going at me.
Yeah, they stayed there and they kept going. And then Wes comes back and goes, and he puts in the chat, "Okay, I've talked to Fluffy. We've worked it out. I'm going to give him the time, like he has any say in it." But now all of a sudden everything's sunshine, roses, and rainbow farts out of Wes's ass. And he went on there live and he reiterated the fact that they had worked things out and he was giving him time to get things shipped and to make amends with everybody.
And of course, Rhonda was like, "Oh, that again?"
Yeah, we've heard this before. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I don't hold any. For me, I don't hold anything against anyone. Because they have their issues.
Yeah,
it's them. They'll work it all out at some point in time. It's between them and Mark.
but they need to not take it out on us.
Due time, whatever the
That's the
situation
thing.
is.
It's between them and Mark.
Yeah,
We're going after anybody associated. And that's where I draw the line, because that's where it turns bully.
Yeah, they just we've been getting kind of people not wanting to really talk to us because we're still friends with him, and that's not right. You know what I mean? I'm not in charge of his shipping. I'm not in charge of his accounts. I just moderate. So yeah, so it was a big explosion again.
The only time I moderate's when you got to have a pee or something.
Yeah. Or I need to eat. Usually it's because I need to eat.
Well, that's the or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So that was fun.
It's a bunch of crazy nonsense. It'll straighten itself out eventually. I hope.
My anxiety attack finally stopped, so that was good. You are not supposed to feel your own heartbeat just sitting here.
I know, I was there too.
It's not good. So yeah, we were all very upset. It's Wes is a dick. The man is a twat waffle. So his words. I will leave your followers alone while you deal with this situation. And that's what he said. Like we're some kind of cult. I'm like, okay.
Somehow or another, I missed that line.
Yeah, when he was on the panel.
I missed that completely.
Yep.
I guess I still have part of childhood hearing. I only hear what I want to hear.
Yeah. That's man hearing. What are you talking about childhood hearing? That's man hearing when you're an adult. It's man hearing. Stop hanging out with your husband so much. There's too many men around you.
No, I just call it childhood hearing. I'm reverting.
Wendy has toad hearing. Rub it. So yeah, so that's basically what it was. And so I guess whatever Fluffy said, reassured him that he was working on the problem and that things were getting done. And
Not that
he
Things
told
have been being worked on and things have been being remedied.
but they didn't want to hear that. They thought that was
not getting done fast enough to suit.
Yeah, because Fluffy doesn't have thousands of dollars sitting around that he could just go bloop 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 and ship everything all at once. I mean, he admitted that he fucked up.
I mean, if he had a transporter and a time machine, I'm sure he'd done things a lot. He could do things differently, but unfortunately, it doesn't work that way.
So, I mean, he actually told Rhonda, your package was already shipped. As a matter of fact, it says it's out for delivery. You should get it. He said, I've heard that before. Well, I know she has, because he's said a few times that things have gotten shipped that haven't, but he is trying to work on that, and I don't know. We'll see. If it doesn't get delivered, though, if the mail fucks up.
Oh, gosh.
It's not going to go well.
No.
No, and if they come back, then, yeah, they're going to see a different side of me.
Yeah.
I'm not putting up with it anymore. I'm not going to be treated like that for nothing.
No. It's not right. And I mean, I thought a lot of these people were really good friends, as good of friends as you can have online without actually knowing somebody in person, hanging out with them. You know what I mean? And
I don't trust that easily. It takes me longer.
To be all of a sudden, given the cold shoulder or not greeted like I used to be greeted, it's hurtful, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm very sensitive. Damn it. Hi, Wendy.
I just think it's so insanely juvenile that they're doing that. I mean, seriously?
Yeah. I mean, I do understand their frustration, but you need to not revert to, constantly bitching about it doesn't get anything done either. Ow, dog, really?
Well, the one person that I don't want, I thought about it, and by not saying hello, I was playing their game.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be more humane than that. I just ain't going to fucking hang out with them.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not going to not hang out with the people that I get along with that still, treat me like they always have, just because of one person. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
One or two people.
I'm talking about the one person. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Oh my God, really?
But no, I'm not hanging out with them.
Look at this. Hold on. Really? Really?
What's in the bag?
Is that what he's doing?
You know what she's doing? You know what she's doing?
You want a drink?
Go ahead. Get a drink. I have never had a dog ask permission to go get a drink before. And I'm going to mute because she's loud when she drinks.
We're used to it.
We're used to it.
Enjoy the silence.
Wendy.
Tina.
Now we can,
How
girl.
are you? I'm okay. I'm doing good. I'm decorating.
You decorating for the holidays?
Yep. I'm decorating my whole house.
What kind of decorations are you putting?
She's painting.
I'm repainting.
Oh my.
She's been stripping wallpaper. Or stripping for wallpaper, whichever depends on her mood.
I was thinking, Christmas wreaths and trees and things.
That's why I clarified.
Not the wallpaper redo kind of thing.
I've been stripping wallpaper.
When we do an overhaul and we re-wallpaper, whatever, we call it redecorating. They're just like, screw the redecorating.
It's decorating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, we call it redecorating.
Is, deck the halls with boughs of holly.
Keep your balls to yourself.
Deck the hall.
And yes, I know what the word is.
I don't see balls coming across my screen. Okay, this isn't Sandy's. Balls.
It's kind of become a thing. If I'm at an auction, somebody says the word balls and it's
Yeah, there
shoulder
goes
related,
balls.
I put balls in. You didn't do it right.
I did it my way.
Gotta be 3 stars, balls, 3 stars, balls, 3 stars, balls.
You're not the boss of me. I can do what I want. You're not my boss. So yeah, so after all of that, I don't know if Levy's going to go live or not, but I've been trying to stay awake because if I fell asleep, there's no way I was going to wake up, not after an anxiety attack.
It is 1:15 in the morning here.
Yeah, he had said around 1, and so.
I'll be asleep.
But you know,
He
his
ain't
ass,
That's my haircut.
he ain't answered my message.
his ass should have messaged me and let me know he was not going live because he had sworn up and down he was going live. So.
Yeah, but how many times did he say he was going to go live and then he never went live, so kind of got used to that. Apparently letting us know that isn't important in his eyes.
Bad Fluffy. In case you're lurking, Bad Fluffy.
That's why I went with a StreamYard of my own. It's like, okay, give us someplace to hang out.
Yeah.
And be able to BS.
Yeah, he can be an indecisive douche if he wants to. On your own way.
Jeez, Lenny called him irritating, and the next thing you know, he was flying into Letty's chat with irritating. You know, annoying. No, Lenny called him annoying, and so
Well,
he put that as his
he was
name.
actually going to pop out of the woodwork.
Yeah.
Douche. You know?
Mm-hmm. But
Maybe I should change it up to an enemy and have him going in the back door.
My Chrome has been acting up so bad. Well, there are 6 people watching, so we do have lurkers.
Hmm.
So you never know.
Just
Well,
wait and see if he pops
I always
up.
put that people are welcome to hang out in the rafters.
Right? If they want to be chicken.
So
Although, you know, if they could leave some Cadbury eggs, that'd be great.
Fuck that. Goose, golden egg. Get with it.
But I like Cadbury eggs. I want one. I
But if
want a
you
Cadbury
had-
egg.
I always do.
golden
I always
egg.
post.
You could buy Cadbury eggs. You could buy at the fucking factory. With pocket change.
Fine.
You had the golden egg.
You're so pushy.
Just saying. 999 is pretty big. You could go a long way with that.
That's going to hurt coming out.
Well, we didn't have to lay it.
True. Get to laying, people. You can
know.
do it.
The lurking loons.
Yeah, it says 4 watching on my screen.
Did we lose some?
Apparently
Maybe they
expecting
didn't,
to whack out a golden egg and scared them off.
maybe they didn't want to lay eggs. It's not a requirement, people. You know, it's just a suggestion.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Probably need to get some sleep, girl.
I do. I've only had an hour of sleep in the past, I don't even know how many hours. I lost track.
I see an onyx.
What?
Cat.
I hear my son pop in those air pocket things that you get in the Amazon boxes.
Well, it's
Actually,
not like you're going to be shipping anything anytime soon.
That tail right there,
Yeah.
that's Marty.
Is that Marty?
Hmm.
I thought it was onyx. Of course, I couldn't see the white because she's hidden.
Yeah. No,
Now I
Onyx,
can see the white.
Onyx stole her spot in the wheelchair.
Gotcha.
It's first come, first serve. Although Marty will try to kick her out, but Onyx is a fat ass, and she's like, "Nope, you can't move me."
Oh,
I don't know where mine. Oh, mine are probably all in the kitchen. Sis is up moving around in there.
I was going to say, yeah, it's 7:00. Yours will be screaming for something to eat pretty soon.
Well, it's either that or they're bombed out in bed. They were traumatized today because a stranger came in.
Oh God.
Well, they came in
Oh
and
yeah.
set up my oxygen concentrator.
Did they
And
have to set up the big one?
hmm I called them and went ahead and went with it and thought, why should I be miserable while I'm battling out the other? So
Yeah.
it'll get me by until I can get switched over to this other doctor, and hopefully he'll be
See, I
more
would go
agreeable.
ahead and have the big one, and then when I'd get the little one later, so I can have the little one while I'm going out traveling.
Well, that was kind of the point, that and just traveling in the house. But instead, we have to have like 40 foot of hose strung between my bedroom and the living room and not break our neck entering the living room because it'll be right across the pathway.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently that don't matter. Fall and break a hip. You don't qualify for the other.
No, I don't.
Okie dokie.
What we did was, you've probably got carpet,
Mhm.
but we always put duct tape over everything. That way we didn't trip over it.
This carpet's to the point that I'm afraid that if we put duct tape down, when we peeled it up, all the fuzzies would come with it, and you'd end up with just the
Bare
crosshatch.
spots.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure this was original in the 90s. The padding underneath just isn't there.
It's gone. It's dust, really.
hmm And I have vacuumed this several times with a vibrating attachment on the vacuum. In case
Really?
there was, then all that dust would get sucked up. Yes, I put a vibrator on my vacuum.
You go, girl. Willow, getting it done.
Scares the holy shit out of cats, but
I'm sure it
the whole
does.
fucking trailer's moving, but earthquake!
Shit, my cats are used to that. My son walks across the house daily.
Yeah.
We have all vinyl. So
We want to do vinyl in some areas, hardwood in others, but I would still have to have, carpet rugs or something.
yeah.
Just fatigue. And, it's a trailer, so
Exactly.
you need some level of carpet just for insulation.
No, we don't have any. Not as. That's why I am all the time wearing socks and house slippers or some kind of shoe. That
You don't
I
have-
don't like to walk in the house barefoot at all because I hate stepping in you're dead asleep, your eyes are half focused, and you're not paying attention, and you step in cat yak or
Yeah.
you in our case we got the dog and you happen to step in the dog mess that the dog had an accident during the night, or you didn't take the dog out in time, and no.
Yeah.
So that's another reason why I'm in shoes all the time. No.
Yeah.
We don't have any rugs either.
That's
Critter
why I have
biologic stuff.
all the time shoes.
Try having a dog and 10 cats. Yeah, I get it.
I had 5 dogs and 11 cats. I had way too many pets.
Well, these
'Cause
were all indoor.
So were mine.
Oh, were they?
Till TSS showed up and said, all your animals have to go outside. We hate you. Oh, and the 2 ferrets. They wanted the ferrets to go outside, too. It was fucking October. I was like, no, I don't think so. But I had to open the windows so the cats could go in and out, and the dogs were in and out the door all the time, too. So
I'm like, you're not putting ferrets outside. What kind of retarded are you?
Yep. So they started complaining about my animals. I finally was like, you know what? I said, fine, my animals will go outside. They'll die because, you're an idiot. And You'll be responsible for the death of my pets. And that's nice. Get out of my house. So, yeah. And I did. I lost like half of them. They never came back. So, I mean, we have bobcats, coyote, all kinds of stray dogs, all kinds of stuff out here.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in the woods at the time, so, the possibility of coyotes or bobcats, we heard bobcats out in the woods all the time.
Yeah.
And coyotes were spotted out in the fields, so.
The only outside animals we've ever had was Pat, the Dalmatian.
Growl with the cat.
Like 8.
Shut your face.
And after that, my big rabbit had a hutch in the backyard that we built for him, and yeah, a pack of stray dogs that had gone feral went after him, ripped that cage all to hell. But
gee, look who just showed up.
I fixed it back, shored it up, and they couldn't get in. And
look who just showed up, Una.
Oh. Well, hello.
Boom.
Shock.
Hey, Squashy.
Hi, Fluffy.
My
Guess
freaking Chrome is not working right, and I'm getting pissed off.
Did you recently do an update, like in October?
No, I probably was supposed to. I did the update yesterday.
Okay.
And it was acting
the
up.
October update, and the October update has funked out on 2 of Tina's computers, and about 3 other people on YouTube that I've just talked to today. So, yeah, that update.
It was doing this before the update.
I know, but the update amps it, and they black screen.
How the hell am I supposed to fix that?
I don't know.
I don't know, but
I did
be careful.
I didn't do it.
I don't even know which update it was.
I'll ask Dan.
But it killed two of my computers, mine and my son's.
I didn't notice the little update thing up in the corner, the little oval with the update in it. I didn't notice that until like a week ago. So I don't know.
You're going to want to try to automatically update. That's what happened to Sandy during her Friday live.
Yeah.
It decided to update. Well, then since then it's been funking out. She was selling perfume bottles, waiting so she could get her camera. And Kent was having to hold him up to his camera.
Why? Why?
Delete the link now, Tina.
Oh.
Why are you using that name? Hi, Squatty.
Gotta give me a second.
Hi, Cody.
Must be something he did before she let him in.
Hello, are you frozen? What is going on with you? Is he frozen? No, it's Blink. You faker.
Are we having a staring contest?
Okay, I got one more in the back room, but I can only have 6 on the panel.
Who else wants to come in?
Probably Lenny.
It was Lenny.
Oh.
Would you like me to host one?
No.
No, you're fine.
My bitch can stay anytime she wants. Why that name? Why? Why? I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it either, since I'm the one that was stuck in there defending y'all while you were over playing hokey pokey with Wes.
Willow.
I know you did, honey. Thank you.
Hang on, somebody's got Uber.
Interesting.
Well, it ain't me, because this is all I got open.
Yeah, we've been fine until you and Squashy showed up, so it's one of you two.
Yeah, I don't have anything else open.
Okay, is it okay? I wasn't hearing it. Bye, Fluffy. My bitch is always taking off on me. What the hell? I don't understand why he put that name in there. Squashy, why did he use that name? You're still muted, honey.
I didn't know if you were gonna I didn't know you were gonna use that name.
Oh, okay. There was no collab there then.
Nah. I tried defending you and Willow in that chat. I'm like,
I
and
know
when
you
all
did.
right, thank you.
You did really
when
well.
they get your messages, I'm like, I'll talk to you later, Wendy.
You did really well. I appreciate it, Squashy.
You know me, my
Yeah.
horns come out. And, I was trying to be good. But
Well, I'll tell you, if Wes had attacked you, Squashy, I was getting the fuck out of the way because between Willow and Kevin, I was not getting trampled in the rush to go kill that man.
Oh, I don't know. He tried to get me on there.
Because Kevin would have fucking exploded.
He did. She did as well.
I don't kill. I just eviscerate while they're still alive with words.
Yeah.
And I'm good at it.
I was this close. Wait.
She did as well, because she said leave Cody, Willow, and Squash out of it.
Yeah, I know. They all were, but Kevin was the first one to go, whoa, wait, you know? But I was this close to throwing a hex at that asshole. This close. This close. I can get it from here.
Apparently it was all
You're killing me, Paul.
started it. I don't know, because I wasn't there at the start, but Elizabeth started it, and then Wes come in.
No, Wes started it.
Right.
We lost Tina.
No, Tina's gone.
Right.
Oh,
Hey
Lenny's
guys, just
Lenny's
to let you
gone.
know, I sorted it with Wes. So
Yes, we know. I was there.
Yes,
Yeah.
but Rhonda wasn't happy with that. She was like, "Oh, well, we've heard all that again." Blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah.
Well, she could have jumped in and had her 10 pence worth.
Yeah.
What she didn't
I don't even know
realize is
what was there for. I never
Hang
bought
on,
anything
what she
from
did-
you.
what she didn't realize is I'd already sent her package off.
Yeah.
So she can quit yakking her gums because she's got a tracking number now.
Well, Wes started that by saying, "Oh, I see. Fluffy must not be live because his minions are in here." And the people that were on the panel were like, "Minions? What are you talking about?" So I clarified and told him, "Well, I've been referred as one of his minions, one of Fluffy's minions." And Kevin laughed. He's like, "I don't see Cody being anyone's minion," you know. And then Wes exploded. Well, you tell your boss, and you take his orders, and you obey him. And I'm like, bitch, I don't
I'm
know.
nobody's boss, you know. But anyway, on that
So-
note, I've sorted it. Let it go. It's up to you what you do with yours.
Well, it
No.
depends on how we get treated now. I mean, you know, we stand by you with the fact that you're fixing things, and we've all tried to help you with that, you know, and I know Lenny and Jamie are huge
Yeah.
helping you with that. And so, I mean, we know what's going on behind things, and, you know,
Well, now hopefully Wes does, because, like I say, jumping in the chat, it wasn't heated.
mm,
We had a good conversation, man to man, you know,
good.
and I think he understood a few little things. And obviously the way everything's working over here.
Yeah.
And he is understanding that I am fixing things.
Yeah.
But what annoys me about the whole situation is the fact he's never bought from me.
I know.
Exactly.
And everybody that has had an issue, they're going to him instead of emailing the email that we keep telling everybody to email.
Right.
So like I said to Wes, I can't rectify an issue if they don't tell me what the issue is.
Right.
It's all right saying, "Oh, you haven't done this, you haven't done this, you haven't done this, you haven't given this one this." Email it to auctionforstooges@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
It's not rocket science. Everybody else has done it, and they've been rectified.
Right. Well, I mean, the people that, like me, Willow, Tina, the chats that we go into, there are people that are kind of standoffish with us now that weren't before. And it's association. And
there's those who are
yeah,
just
yeah.
outright attacking us.
Yeah.
We've taken a lot of heat.
Yeah.
And that little thing in that chat was basically them attacking anybody that comes on your panel or hangs out with you.
Well,
They were coming at us.
yeah, I understand that, and I do apologize for that. You should know.
No,
that.
it's
It's not
Well,
you.
no,
It's their
choice.
attitude. And it's going to have to be their attitude that recognizes
I've
that.
done because, you know,
Fluffy.
see, I didn't start this channel, or, you know, to have all this, you know.
Nobody does, Fluffy.
Sorry, Mark. Or all this big hokum, if you want to put it that way. You know what I mean? All this crap. You know? I thought I'd be able to do something so I get this one here, an extra little few pennies in my pocket.
I know.
You know?
Fluffy,
So,
you don't have to apologize to us for the treatment we're getting because we made the choice to come to your lives and be your friend.
Let me get this out. Right? Then when, obviously, it started, I was in with the greatest tag team in the world, you know? And a few people in there were like, oh, well, you know, maybe you should do your own, you know, why don't you start your own lives, do this, do this. And I was like, yeah, cushy. So I was jumping on people's lives, likes of Nate, you know, Econ Beyond, the Deldens, you know. And I was like, oh, yeah, I could do this, you know. And right enough, went out and bought a few bits. They sold. But what they don't understand was my first 3 whole lives, all 13 hours of them altogether, were for scoliosis charity.
Yeah.
I didn't see a penny of that. Right? So, at the end of it, I had that to deal with. Then, Kate was having a few issues with her bike, so I was dealing with that. Then, on top of it all, I had just been told that she would no longer be, after a certain date, accepted for certain things that she needs. So that panicked me a lot. Then people were going about saying, "Oh well, we'll happily help you raise money for a bed." Right? So I put trust in them. They did something on their live where everybody donated, and through super chats, they said they would even cover the super chats. Never happened. All they donated to the GoFundMe was $260. Now, I was in that live. So was Squashy. And I think you know who's I'm on about.
Yeah, I do.
Right? Now, that's not what I do. Right? But there was people in there that were donating hundreds and 50s and 70s and 20s and 10s. Right? And then I had that to deal with. Then I had the whole fact of obviously the PayPal saga. So, you know, it kind of got me down.
I know.
Yeah, it was. And then I kind of got an up when everything started selling again and slowly getting things out. And I had forgot about everything that had happened in the first 3-4 auctions. Basically, I ended up walking around my house tripping over items. So then I was basically doing auctions to try to make money to send them out. Wasn't making enough. Wasn't even making enough to put electric onto my little Squashy's meter. So then I finally asked for help. And it just so happens the person I asked for help was a total stranger. You know, I didn't ask Jamie for help. I asked Lenny for help.
Yeah.
All right. And we sat and talked one night, and basically we were talking, and said, "Well, if you need help, we're here." I was like, "Yeah, I do." Blah blah blah. Okay, this is how we can help you. We're not going to help you like this. We're not going to help you like this. What we're going to do is, I'm going to help you process this and how to do this, that, and the other.
Right.
Like, okay, not a problem. I never listened, as you do.
I know.
But within all that, I was having to deal with the chats that people were coming in about. Then the Cajun thing started.
Yeah.
Which I was just lying on my bed, jumping in people's lives, just lurking like I normally do, waiting to stick in my boom shakalaka and have a bit of fun.
Right.
Then all of a sudden I'm saying this and I'm like, why is people not coming to me about this? So that's when I exploded. You know, did what I did. And after that I thought, right, everybody knows I made a mistake. Why can't I just get on with it? And then slowly but surely it was starting getting better. And all of a sudden, the new one comes about. The Diamond West, the Ronda, the this one, that one, the other one. It's made me forget out of everything I've done. Yes, I've rectified everybody's issue up until this date, except one. And I've only just realized it now.
Oh.
Martina.
What about me?
I remember you bought something from me, what, within the first couple?
No, baby, I did not buy one.
It was about this big.
Look at the face. She's like,
It was either you or I think it was Nikki Wheeler who bought the child, the big one.
That would be Nikki T. That was not me.
Right. Well, on the top of the thing, I must have had your name. So then I realized, hang on, what was it the one thing Ma wanted? Do you remember what it was? It was a Funko Pop with Marty McFly.
Yeah, it was a Marty McFly Funko Pop.
Yeah. Then obviously, so that got me thinking.
Because you had two of them.
Yeah. Well, about an hour ago, I was talking to Squashy and Jamie thinking I forgot something here. I know there's something. Because we're going through like last week's lots and everything. And obviously, Willow's box ready to go out, sealed up, the stuff that you got last week, Cody's. And because I've only literally got 4 boxes to send out.
Mm-hmm.
And I opened a bag that I'd never opened, and in the bottom of there was a Marty McFly Funko Pop.
So you still have Nikki T's Mandalorian thing then?
Yep.
Okay.
And that's what's puzzling me. Why, at the time, why didn't I remember that? Why am I only remembering it now?
Because your brain's wired all wonky. That's why.
Yeah, the child, the large child would have been Nikki T, not me.
Yeah.
Well, it's because it had your name on the top, and I always thought it was yours.
No.
Well, get in touch with. I mean, obviously, Nikki hasn't been pissed about it because I haven't heard her say a damn thing.
No. I remember. I think I remember talking to Nikki T one time about something, and if Nikki T knows if she messages me, I'd rectify the issue. But I've only just found that today, basically.
Yeah.
Literally within the last hour. That's why I didn't come online at 1:00. Because I was on the phone to Jamie going through everything.
I know you are.
So,
there's no room for you, Lenny. You had to stay in the chat.
Lenny, suck me big toe.
Well, I would. Do you want me to give Nikki if I see her in a chat, give her the email address?
I've already sent the email out.
Okay. Okay, I would do that for you though, but okay.
I know.
I think he's wanting to handle it himself and not involve us so that
Yeah.
it
Now,
doesn't
on that
expand.
sense, the reason why I didn't jump in when Wes and all them were saying crap about you was because if I get in the middle of that thing in the corner up there, I'd get me face slapped. And I was in the middle of punching the crap out of my floor. So I just wanted to murder him. But then T came up with a good idea, make a live with him. So I was in the middle of doing that as he was spraffing that. So I made a point of when I went into the chat with him.
Everybody thinks that I messaged you guys.
No.
And I know that I know because we were on Messenger call together. You were already listening to that chat. Mm-hmm. So I knew you were there. Mm-hmm. But I didn't,
Anyway, other than that, like you said, it's sorted.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of things to deal with.
Okay. She's quick.
And Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Wes did make a point of saying that he wouldn't bother any of your followers,
Well,
which was
Wes, like I say, me and Wes had a good talk. We talked about a few things, not just what's happening, not just who's who. We talked about a few other things that'll stay between me and Wes, right?
that's
And
fine.
to be honest, some of the things he said made me think. And he now knows that obviously a few certain things weren't my fault.
Yeah.
So come to an understanding, and like I said, I'll have everything rectified the second people message me. That's why I'm trying to do everything one at a time. I've got no more issues to deal with back there. So then I thought, well, I'll go looking for one. So that's why when I'm doing everybody's lots tonight, I putting Punisher's lots in his box and, flipping Frozen's there and, Jerry's lots and Jamie's like, hang on, did you do this one? Did you do this? I'm like, yep, got that. That's there. As we do, to go through it.
Yep.
And it opens his bag to find something that I knew was in there. And he is more, I don't know if it is Mars, but he is a little Marty McFly Funko Pop.
Well,
I
if it
remember
wasn't
having
hers
one of them,
before,
but I
it
can't
should be
remember
now.
having two of them.
If it wasn't hers before, it should be now.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I can't remember having two of them.
But she remembers you. I mean, Fluffy, you have memory issues. We know that. You know what I mean?
And but anyway, it's there. It's not going. Mark, I want to know. Did I have two of them?
Yes, you did.
Hey, Fluffy, guess what? You just found the other one.
So who's the second one then?
You sold one of them in that bunch when you had the whole lot, but you were just trying to get rid of all of the pops.
The big box, then that's Linda.
That's gone. That one's gone.
And then you had one set aside for me.
So that one is yours then?
Probably so.
So that's been sitting in my bottom of my cupboard for months.
Well, it's vintage now.
That's just made me feel so shit.
No, don't feel like it's Fluffy.
No, because
Uh-oh.
it's more.
What?
I know she got the Hulk. I know. That's made me feel so bad now.
Fluffy, don't feel bad.
It's not that. It's because of all the people, it's more.
But that's a good thing because of all the people in here are the ones that understand the most and we're the most understanding. We're not going to get, I mean, we might get irritated, but we're not going to get fully pissed off at you about it.
Yeah.
I mean, you left stuff out of my box too, but,
Fluffy.
Nah,
I know, I like that one.
he's blue.
I like the gold one as well, the orange one and the green one,
He's
the
a
red one.
Smurf Hulk.
Yeah, he's a Smurf Hulk. Yeah, that's Smurf Hulk.
Told you I had something to send him.
Because you guys went back into the box to rearrange things to get my Funko Pop in there and stuff. Stuff got left out. And
Yeah,
like
right,
my bracelet, like my bracelet and stuff like that. I understand.
Which
you'll get it.
is
You'll get it.
actually in your box right here.
Cool. You'll get it to me. I mean, I have faith that you'll get it to me eventually.
But like I said to you earlier, like we discussed earlier on the phone.
Yeah.
Out of everybody's, yours is probably the one that might have to wait.
That's fine.
Because the majority of like so Willow's paid for hers, Punisher's paid, and I understand that. And like I said to you, I will try.
Hey, I paid for my rings.
Yeah, I know. I know.
It's okay, Fluffy. I've told you before. Take care of the people you need to take care of.
Exactly, and that's
I'm fine.
And that's one thing. That's why every so often I'll walk past and throw something else in.
Yeah.
Like a dirty tissue or something.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Hey,
I
that's
don't
not
want your COVID.
Wendy.
I know. I've heard. I don't want the things you've sent to Wendy.
Herpes? Not my
And
piece.
no dirty Kleenex. It's COVID.
Yeah, no COVID.
They're not dirty.
Keep it clean, buddy.
Hang on.
But like I said, yeah, thanks. Like I said, we choose to be here, Fluffy. We choose to hang out with you and be friends with
It's
you.
not
So
that. I mean,
you do not
it-
have to apologize for the way other people are treating us
the
because of
past
it.
few weeks have just made me think: is it worth actually doing lives? Is it worth it?
Yes.
That's why I haven't really been on. And
It is worth it.
Uh,
Look how much
yeah,
fun we had the other night.
exactly.
Oh,
I mean,
hilarious.
don't get me wrong. I'm not going to stop doing them, but it was like I was concentrating too much on getting ready to go live than dealing with all the other issues. No,
Yeah.
I'm not on about squashy. I'm on about like all the stuff here, and you know, and that's why I started to take a step back so I could get them issues rectified. Now I'm down to just the people that, like, you know, I know aren't gonna bitch and moan.
Right.
The likes of Punisher, Jerry, yourself, Willow, and now Tina. You know, and obviously Wendy's boxes to go. We've packed hers to go down before Christmas for the little one. That is a totally different.
Yeah.
You know, that's totally different. That's
Personal.
because yeah. But you know, she knows that, and she will get that before Christmas. However, we have been given a date to send off everything for Christmas
Mhm.
to America, and it's the 12th of December. Now, the 12th of December is slowly closing in.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I can get these out before then. The next one to go out is Mark Johnson's and Willow's, which should be over the next few days. So, fingers
Just
crossed I can get them
send
out.
a tracking number when you get them out there. You know.
But then, obviously, I want like Cody to have her stuff for Christmas. You know, I want Mark to have everything that she's ever ordered. You know, I
Yeah.
want people to have their goods because it makes
I
me
know.
feel so crap.
Stop
You know?
feeling like crap.
But it's weird.
Fluffy, I can't even get my grandkids or Talon anything, or my son
Yeah.
anything. That's
Well,
that's why I wanted that
You've
shirt.
technically got your son something because
Yeah, well, that's what I said. That's why I wanted the shirt. It's because that's the only thing that I can give him.
Yeah.
Well,
So that was
we
another
will
reason
be
why I
giving it
wanted
to
to
him.
get it to you for Christmas.
We will be giving it to him.
I will.
Fluffy,
Yes.
mail Cody's before mine because she has gifts in the box. I don't.
You do.
I mean to her grandkid, her son.
Oh, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I
Littles.
see what you're saying.
She's got a little one involved in that.
Yeah.
So ship hers before mine, just to ensure, because the dates that you're being given might be the your stateside or
Yeah.
countryside acknowledgement, but mail's super slow over here right now,
Yeah, it is.
and I want to make sure, even if it's just a few days difference, it could make the difference.
Well,
For
Willow,
her.
I don't think there's anything in there for Talon or my grandkids, but there is something for my son. So
It's still a gift to somebody else.
yeah, I know.
You
I'm just
know.
clarifying because
You don't that
Well,
your son was on the list. He's your kid.
I know.
You
Even
got
if
a
he's
kid, you got a
butthead.
grandkid. They both count, even though
Yeah.
the kid is kind of a prick sometimes.
Yeah,
But-
I know.
You know,
But anyway,
Thank you, Willow.
regardless, on a different
You're welcome.
lighter note, I actually found something today with somebody's name going to be written all over it. Yeah, Willow. Didn't I, Cody?
Yes, you did. And what was the first words out of my mouth?
That'll go for Willow.
Put it in the pile.
and now
It's
you're
already in the
robot
box.
on me. Seriously?
It's already Willow. I've already put it in your box, Milan.
You're not even
Okay.
going to show her. are you?
And then
All I
I can
suggest
deal with
is
it.
you look for a pink bag. You get your box.
Pink?
No, there's no pink
Yeah.
on it.
No, it's a pink bag.
It's in a pink bag.
Yeah, something in a pink bag. That's all
It's
you gotta
okay.
do.
The pink
Something
won't
in
rub
a
off.
pink bag. Okay.
The pink won't rub off. You can touch it.
Feel
Like,
free to throw the pink
ew.
bag out. And yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Other than that, I'm just
You'll
lost.
like it.
Well, I feel lost because part of me should know all this. I mean, I'm not thick.
Fluffy.
I'm 42-year-old. I should know how to be able to do all this crap. You know what I mean? And
I used to
don't
have the
know
mind of a steel trap, like a fucking elephant.
how.
Now there's days that I'm doing good to spell my name.
Honestly, Willow, there's times where you could have asked me a number and I could have recited the whole number and give you the square root of it. But now I can't even tell you my own phone number.
I know.
I put mine
That's
in.
what I'm
I put
saying.
mine in a memo in my phone because I can never remember my phone number. So I put it in the memo section of my phone.
I didn't even know phones had memo sections. Anyway,
Of it?
I get it, Fluffy,
Yeah.
because I was there. That memory was still there just a few years ago.
I know. And that's
dealing with that now.
Yeah. That's another reason why I don't like being like this way, because obviously people have been through it and they don't want to go through it again.
Yeah.
So
Trust is an issue, but the thing is that now you have kind of a team that helps you. You know what I mean? It's a support system.
Wendy.
So, I mean, it's not the same as it was before.
Yeah.
You have people that are helping you, that help you keep organized because, okay, like I don't have, and shut up, Fluffy, I don't have the mental issue. Don't say it. But I do have the physical issues. Yeah, zip your lip. As Victoria would say, Fluffy, zip it. But I have the physical limitations, and having to adapt to that is very difficult. You know what I mean? So it's the same thing as just in a different perspective. And John went through it. John was, I mean, he was a mathematician, brilliant. You could give him multiple numbers of 7 digits and he could add them all in like 30 seconds. And afterwards, his memory, he was very articulate. He was very well spoken. He could, he couldn't spell for shit, but he was articulate. He could say the word, he just couldn't spell it. And after a while, he would, how Victoria sometimes will be like, what is the word I'm looking for?
Well, we're definitely all special.
Hey, tell me about it.
He would stop in the middle of a sentence because he couldn't remember the word he was looking for. And it could be the simplest word. And it used to frustrate the fuck out of him. So I completely understand. You know what I mean? And I understand it's frustrating. And you're going to have to adapt, write down stuff, even though you think it's not important. Start writing things down.
Everything.
Even if you have to put Post-its all over the damn house.
The new wallpaper.
Yeah, there you go. Wendy should do that instead of painting. Just put Post-its up.
Chalkboard.
The thing is you've got physical limitations, Cody. Mark has the mindset limitations.
I know.
I've had to adapt to both.
Yeah.
To the nth degree, especially in the past 2 years.
Yeah. Lenny, I'm kind of wondering why you went to Jennifer Layton, because she's still just learning stones. I'm curious.
Where did I go?
You come to me and Willow, and
you gotta go the best,
Yeah, we're getting there. 40 years in, we're getting there.
Well,
when it comes to raw, tumble, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
That is both of our strong points. You get into the faceted, ready to set, and
Yeah.
Okay, Willow.
He's asking me prices, and I'm like, I don't know.
You Lenny, you have to have an accurate price to start off with before you can sell it.
You can
So-
try it, Lenny. It's your choice.
Yeah, I mean, give it a shot, But the thing is, pricing something is that person. I mean, even Willow and I were having a problem with that rock, and I don't know. Maybe would Sandy have a better shot at it? Maybe.
I don't know. She doesn't
big.
deal with
Yes,
acid and stuff as much
Make me
either.
big.
So I have a
Make it
feeling
big.
that she
We're
would say
talking, Fluffy. I'm trying to think. We're having a freaking conversation here, you butt face.
Go ahead, man. You said make me big. I'm like, okay, make him big. What, dear?
He's already big enough. Yes, your abalone shell ring, which is supposed to be falling in my box. Why are you showing it on live?
Because I wanted Willow's opinion.
Oh, my bad.
it's abalone
Go ahead.
shell. It's a teardrop shape. I'm
And
assuming
it's
it's Mark 925.
Yes, it is.
Is that tiger's eye?
Yep. Apparently, because you can take these off. I'll get one close up for you.
I'm not sure.
It
You
looks
gotta
like a
remember,
tiger.
Fluffy, I have a dilated eye.
Well, it
Everything's
looks like a
fuzzy
tiger.
to me.
It looks like a tiger's eye, but there's no real chatoyancy to it. So, and yeah, you can take them off and use them as a pendant.
Mm-hmm.
But then, where was it?
No. Will, are you looking?
Right now, I got a cat
Owl.
in my ribs. Ooh.
I told you.
It's missing a couple
show
of the leaves, but
He couldn't help but show you.
yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, but Willow, you could get other leaves to put in the middle, and it would look like it was supposed to be two different types of leaves and patterns.
Or I
Uh-huh.
could interweave beaded leaves into it
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could.
and get a pair of earrings out of it too.
Yeah, as soon as he showed me that, I went, "Yep, willows."
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about it is this
Is
thing.
the cord.
Is it
Yeah.
cord? Well, that
I
could
don't
easily
wear
be
cord
changed.
because cord holds bacteria.
Yeah, she'll change it
So
out.
if you can take the cord off, if you want to take the cord off and use it on something else, go for it.
Right. Well, in that case, what I will do.
Is it marked? Is the cord the thing on the cord marked 925?
Nope, but this is.
Never mind.
I will attach this to it.
Is that heavy enough to hold the owl?
Of course.
Okay, just checking.
I'll do that now. You can make me small now, Tina.
Yeah. Shrink his ass.
Shrink his ass. I don't know if
We'll
I
get
can
to the
shrink
rest
his
in a minute,
ass, but I can shrink his picture.
Yeah, Lenny, I would suggest is with the green stone, maybe even that purple stone that I want that's supposed to be in my box. I would suggest going to a jeweler. I wouldn't take all of your stones because you'll overwhelm them, but you could take them to a jeweler, make nice with the jeweler, and ask him if he can give you a rough estimate of what the stones would be worth. And if they make you a really high offer, then you know it's worth a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We found that out with Fluffy. So, yeah. Yes, Lenny, the purple one, the checkerboard. Please tell me you didn't drop it and lose it.
Yeah, that would be the checkerboard cut.
Here he
Yeah.
goes again. He loves giving you shit. You know this.
Well, he gives us shit. We give him an enema.
I'm not giving him an enema. You're on your own.
No, I mean hand to him.
Oh. He flushed
Well, I
it.
think he
Lenny,
uses
that's
it
not even funny.
when she gets mad at him.
Lenny, that's not even funny. No. I've already had heart palpitations today. Okay, I do have a heart condition. Please don't do that to me. We've already had issues
Don't have
today.
them and end up having before this is all over with.
There you go. Thump.
Shipping desk.
I heard it. It hits
We all
hard.
got a big dose of rat bastarditis today.
Yeah, we did.
It holds it.
Good. Well, you're all
Awesome.
set. You get a sterling chain on that sucker.
Cool beans. Thank you, Fluffy.
Yeah, Fluffy showed me the ring. I was like, ooh, abalone. What size is it? He goes, a 7. I said, ooh, that'll fit my pinky in my box. Hey, you can't blame a girl for
I've
trying.
got abalone, so I've got abalone rings. And a 7 doesn't fit anything, any of my fingers.
What do you mean?
I can
Wait,
pop out for a few minutes.
wait. What do you mean you'd show us what you did to the Spessarite? The fuck do you do to the Spessarite, Garnet? What is wrong?
It was something good. Chill, girl. Chill.
I can pop out for a few minutes, Lenny.
I'm going to step out, let Lenny come in so he can show you. Because I would like to see it as well. I've only heard about it. Okay?
Okay.
Now give me a minute. Let me pull YouTube back up so I can see
It's all right.
there.
I'm gonna go and do things anyway. So
Everybody can't leave us.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go tidy up a few things.
Are you
I've got
sure?
job centre
So I'm
call in the
hold
morning.
still.
Oh, okay.
I'll be in the chat though.
I've got
Okay.
no way to again.
Love you,
Love you,
Fluffy.
love.
Bye, Wendy.
Bye,
Bye,
Squashy.
Love you,
Bye,
Squashy.
Love you
Bye,
guys.
Mo.
I can't
Okay,
take
Lenny,
anymore.
put your hairy ass in here.
My heart can't take anymore. I swear.
They made room for 2. There's room. And she climbed up on
I
my
got
rib
to
again.
drop the link again so that he
Yeah.
can get in.
Bad habit. Need to email it to him.
Me.
It's
Just
all right.
saying.
Once he grabs it, I'll kick it back out again.
And I mean, she's in control of who can get in and who can't. So.
Yeah, I know, but impersonating stuff and all that, we've just learned don't do that.
I know.
She wasn't, but she is.
Feeling lazy this evening. My bad, Willa.
Caught glasses. Everybody put in their caught
Saw
glasses.
that,
We'll know to show up.
Tina.
Wanker specs. Wanker specs.
Tina.
What?
I saw that.
What?
The giant eye roll that almost got your eyes stuck in the back of your head. Fluffy, you're not a pain in the ass. Well, you are, but stop it.
You're not a pain in the ass.
Well, he is.
He is, but we love him anyway.
But
you are a pain in the ass. We love you.
Yeah, why would we stick around if we didn't?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Sensitive much?
Fluff. Lenny, my
Oh,
God.
for
How
the
long
love of Pete, Lenny. Hurry up. The run.
about time? The runt. All right, make it big so he can show us.
Yeah, I've only heard about this. I want to see it.
Fluffy. Hi, Lenny. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
925.
925 band.
Nice. That looks really nice.
That's pretty.
It came out very nice.
It's beautiful.
It is.
Yeah, did good, bud.
Good job.
Is wifey happy?
And where's my purple one?
Yeah, and I need to say goodbye to
Fluffy, $3.
Fluffy $3.
I need to say goodbye to the green one.
Poor baby. That sucks.
It is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Now you're just teasing her. That's not nice.
Hold that thought. Black box. Are you? I know you're sitting down, Willow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're emeralds, but she likes this big square green one.
They're
No,
special, No, these are diopside.
Oh. But she likes the square one.
If you look at the square one and look at those.
Yeah, but
they're
Lenny,
the
you can't. They're actually not exact, but they're close. But you can't tell that just by looking at them.
There's different variations of the color.
Yes, but there's also different variations of emeralds and manufactured ones and a bunch of other green stones too. So that's why it's hard to identify faceted stones like that.
And just to point out, the one that you have there, what was the big draw for me was the square cut or the cushion cut.
Yeah.
The round, it's
Those
just
are common. It's too
I
basic.
love square cut stones and cushion cut stones. So
where's my purple one?
They're beautiful.
Yeah, they are very pretty.
I probably wouldn't be able to afford them either. So
right. Squashy, don't drop them, Lenny.
surprised you hadn't said it sooner. She's just making things out there.
That one.
Look how pretty.
Yeah,
that's so pretty. I'm not even going to bother asking you how much you want for that one because it doesn't matter. I can't afford it. He could want $1 for it, and I wouldn't be able to afford it. Oh, nice. You didn't take that out of one of my boxes, did you? Because if it is, I get the ring too. If you took it out of one of my boxes, I had a heart-shaped one in there.
No, this was Jamie's.
Oh. I know there was a heart-shaped one in the bottom of the box that Fluffy got me. It was either a heart or a triangle.
Fluffy. $3.75.
Fluffy. Fluffy, you're such a dork.
Sold $375.
Apparently, Lenny.
Oh, too funny.
Well, the rings look very nice, Lenny. They're very pretty.
Yep.
Now, this is one of them that was Jamie's.
I know you had a gajillion amethysts, so.
Well, the big question in here is you keep saying was Jamie's.
She can't wear it no more. It's too big or too small. I'm sorry.
Oh.
What size is it?
Hold that thought. I'm trying to get to that point.
Willow was sorting beads again.
Yes. It's a mixed bag. You know how we feel about those.
Yeah.
Seven.
That will fit my pinky. Put it in my box.
Won't fit nothing on me. It's too big for my pinky.
You are starting to sound a whole lot like Mark.
Ain't that the truth?
How you know Mark doesn't sound like me?
Oh, goodness.
He did come on here first saying Cody's biatch. I still want to know what that was all about.
No comment.
I want to know what's so exciting that everybody's like, oh shit, when I come into a chat.
No, you don't, Fluffy. That's a lie.
He did.
Fluffy said, "Because I know when to shut it, Cody." No, you do not.
Never
And
have.
you interrupt people all the time, so no, you don't. Shush. Zip it.
We still need to put a painter's drop cloth underneath of the runt there so that when he drops things, he can find them easier.
Right? Okay, you can float the cross in front of the screen all you want. It will not make me go away.
Or me.
Or me.
Well,
In fact, mine's bigger than yours is.
I can even walk into a church without catching on fire.
Same
or
here.
get struck by lightning.
No burning.
Yep, even been baptized in one, and I didn't melt.
You go, Wendy. Tell him.
Coffee table, Fluffy. Coffee table.
That's in reference to what?
I'm going to turn the camera.
The heck did I walk into?
I have
don't
no
know,
idea.
but
I'm missing something here.
we're off too. Oh
Hey, that
my
was my idea,
goodness.
Fluffy, not yours.
Oh shit, I'm dead.
Jesus, Lord of more.
Okay, I'm okay. Wendy's trying to kill me, but I'm okay. Seriously, Squatchy. I'm glad there isn't one in my house.
Oh my God.
Still alive?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, old man. Or young man.
Nope.
Young
The
one.
things we do for love.
Right, go away. Listen to your mama. And don't give your daddy a hard time.
Why am I all of a sudden getting attacked?
Woosa.
I just came here to tell Mom a joke if she wasn't live.
Yeah.
James.
Well, she's alive.
James.
She's alive. Bye then.
James.
Mom,
Shut
Wake up,
Mike
Bears, no
over here screaming woosah in the chat.
damn it.
Oh,
We
that
don't
was
have
you.
one.
Apparently him,
I thought
Wendy,
that
and
was
Cody
Fluffy.
are going crazy in the chat.
I'm not the chicken patty later tonight.
Yeah, whatever.
That's when you know someone has more than one kid. Is if people say something to them and they'll be like, whatever. If it's their first kid, they're like, what? Can I help you? I'll listen to you. And then after a couple, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, well, he's number 4. So, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely a whatever.
Oh, that's just so wrong. Does that make it more slidable?
Slidable.
Slippery. Oh, slidable.
What, do people use pledge instead of KY nowadays?
Pledge makes it a little bit better. I don't know.
They like that.
Fluffy, you
lemony
can
scent.
polish it.
Well, it won't be musty smelling. It'll have an orange fresh, what is it? The orange fresh scent.
I thought that pledge was lemony.
Orange, lemony, whichever. It's gonna
I think we
it's
could
gonna
go
have a
with
fresh scent and not a
Hey,
stench
all I seen was
anymore.
polished, so that's what I thought about the table.
Oh my gosh.
Fluffy,
the
aim and fire.
blazes?
Aim and fire.
Hi,
Hi.
Oh my god.
Y'all are trying to kill me. Stop it.
Cody's got that look on her face like she about cracked her rib.
I did. I think I hurt myself.
Well, you don't have to worry about missing if you never was ever lame to begin with.
Oh my god, I caught that. You two are terrible.
You going terrible, Mom.
No, buddy, nothing.
It's nothing. It's not funny. You're too young to understand.
Oh,
Oh,
but it's none of
Jesus.
his business.
Oh,
It's none
no.
What happened, Lenny?
What is he doing?
I don't know. What's he doing?
He just sent me a picture.
Oh, God. Watch out. Is it a picture of the coffee table?
It is.
Is it occupied?
No. Thank God.
I need my shoe.
I'd be screaming if it was.
I need to sleep on the ground.
Did you get the same picture I did, Lenny?
Yep.
Looks like sleet.
Okay.
Just an empty coffee table.
Nobody ever sent me pictures.
The coffee table's not empty. It's full of a lot of imagination, okay?
It's in everybody's bed at some time in their life, Fluffy. It's called experimenting.
Beds are for sleeping, Fluffy. That's not for sleeping.
Why do you have Hulk?
Because she wanted to. You're nosy.
Dang it, though.
It's literally right out in the open.
Well, a lot of things are right out in the open.
You got a point there. Like my face.
Doesn't mean that it's your business,
It's an onion.
right? None ya.
None your damn business.
None
That's
your
what it
business.
is.
None your damn business. When?
Store a while back from that one place.
Oh, when you got your pail of toys.
Oh, my.
Right?
Yeah, get the dog out,
I'm
please.
working on it.
Oh, you move slower than fucking molasses.
Move it, child.
He has no fun, no problem streaking over there to snoop on your phone or computer, but
Right?
Wow.
Fluffy, if you're doing it right, there's no such thing as a spare. Okay. Oh, fuck. Sorry, Wendy.
Jeez, no, you
dude,
didn't.
if you need spare lube, you missed the front door.
You don't use lube for the front door.
Not generally.
Well, sometimes you have to. It depends. But normally, it's not for that.
Talking about the basement.
So was I. She's like, nope, I'm not even talking to Cody anymore. I love you, Willow.
Love you too, dear.
Okay, that was a creepy I love you too, dear.
I believe it's called sarcasm.
Wow.
I don't know, Fluffy, but apparently you have plenty of times. Doesn't say much for your aim.
Oh.
I told you, if you don't know how to use it, people won't want to go near it.
Oh.
Aloe is to the left. You can take care of that burn. Yeah, that's not the story.
You find him is for a black hole. Got a problem, buddy?
Well, you know what? When it's this big, everything is a black hole. So,
Hey, Cody.
yeah. Ooh.
This stone
Mm-hmm. It's going in my box. Thank you.
is selling on Walmart.com
Mm-hmm.
for $118.
Fuck. Well, I would suggest putting it, if you're going to take bids on it, start it at least 50.
Wow.
Well, while he's been with you, Squashy. But they all
Yeah.
missed
He hasn't been.
you know, target practice.
Yeah, I'd started at a minimum of 50, and I say goodbye to my stone. Bummer.
And we both say goodbye to our stones.
And they're both square cut. Isn't that fucked up? All 411, please, boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna call information to see whether or not Fluffy's missed.
Right?
Yeah, sure.
Oi.
Jeez.
Oh, the First We Feast channel just uploaded a video. The Undertaker takes care of business while eating spicy wings. So they got the Undertaker to do the hot wing challenge.
Yes.
That's awesome. I gotta watch that later.
The who, the what, the where?
It's
First
kind
we-
of hilarious.
First We Feast has a show called the Hot Ones.
First Three Feast?
Hold on, I'll write it in the chat because I know with my teeth it's hard to understand.
No, I just don't hear well.
Yeah, I put it in private chat.
First Three Feast. Okay.
Yeah. And they have a show called Hot Ones where Sean Evans interviews people while they eat hot wings, and they have 10 hot wings and they have 10 hot sauces, and it goes up in scale of heat till you get to the last one called the last dab, which usually wrecks people big time. And in between each hot wing, he asks interview questions. So while their eyes are watering and their mouth is on fire, and the whole hot sauce experience is going on, they're trying to answer questions, and it's so funny watching them trying to deal with the heat because those hot sauces are hot, really hot. So I'm interested in see how much of the Undertaker's eyeliner comes off.
So they're doing this
Willow?
with the Undertaker? Well, at least he won't have far to go if he dies from it.
Right?
Well,
The Undertaker from wrestling.
Yes, dear.
Your chrome diopside. I'm actually just found it on Etsy. $130.
Is that asking or sold?
How do you check sold on Etsy?
You can't. That's why you don't do comps on Etsy.
Well, I'm just looking at the fact that it's a 7x7mm and it's cushion shaped. It's the exact same stone.
But people can ask anything they want for whatever, and that doesn't mean that that's what they get it. When you do comps, you have to look at solds to see that people are paying the price for it.
That's the problem. All I'm doing is searching online. You can't go through eBay because there's nothing there.
So, I mean, you can look at jewelry stores and different outlet things that are like actual professional businesses, but don't look on something that's done by just people like you and me. Because, I mean, I can take a freaking Swarovski crystal and ask $300 for it. Doesn't mean I'm going to get it, but I can ask for it. So you can't go by the prices on Etsy.
Okay.
She's out.
So I know that Bear isn't going anywhere Thursday.
Nope.
Bear?
I know that Willow is likely not going anywhere on Thursday.
No. Listen, I'll just hang out and watch the tube.
I know that we're not going anywhere. I know that Kev is going to set it up and just let people chat, and he'll pop in periodically on Thursday. Cody and I had already discussed going live and just hanging out.
Yeah.
So
And Fluffy said that he's going to go live too, so you just have to.
What in the fuck are those?
Gummy worms?
Yeah, they're gummy worms.
Mm-hmm.
I am not 100% sure where in the hell y'all got those little things at.
They're worms.
I understand that. But I still haven't figured out where you got those from.
I typed the double dot thing, and then I
Mhm.
put in worms, and that's what came up is those 3 different choices.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was going for inchworm, but I couldn't find one, so that's what he got.
Well, one thing I can say, has anybody ever seen a straight, firm worm?
No, only the dead ones.
Or
They're floppy. They go.
and they ain't gonna find it hard to do shit because they're just kind of
Although some of them like they flop and then they go and they wiggle all over the place. But yeah, wiggly worm, squashy. Oh man, I'm out of cigarettes again.
Time to roll them again.
It hurts my back. Somebody come roll my cigarettes.
It doesn't quite work that way.
I tried. I gave it a shot. Oh fuck! I put my tubes way over there. The last box of tubes that I got from Amazon, the last box that was in the packaging, has
No.
a bunch of fucked up tubes in it. So I'm really glad that I got an extra box of tubes when I ordered the tobacco. Because it's like the sides of the package just got squished and it screwed them up. God damn it.
Use your claw.
Yeah. I was going to say, if I start crying, it's because the box just fell and I just dumped tubes all over my floor. But I made it, so we're good.
Is that a new name for something we don't know?
They're boobs.
She's dropping tubes.
Oh. Yeah. Dropping tubes, man. I'll be right back.
Well, I'm sure the youth of today have come up with some sinister meaning for it, or
Right.
Probably.
or, you know, they have for everything else.
Well, I might be sinister, but I'm not youth, so we're good. See, and they're like, all, look it up, look at them.
Yeah, I just.
No, the tips are fucked up, plus they're compromised down by the filter.
Oh, shit.
So when I go to put them on the thing, they crumple down here.
Go back.
Okay.
Like I said, I just mess with them while.
Yeah. Well, see, if it's like this is just right here.
Right.
All I have to do is do that, and it's fine. But when they're crumpled, like...
Hold on. I really have to see this. Oh,
see, when they're crumpled down by the filter like that...
Yeah.
That I can't bring it back from that, you know? I mean...
Is that a pencil?
Well, it will look like it. Like, I can straighten it out, but it's still crumpled. It's hard to see because of my stupid camera, but it's still compromised. When I go to push on it...
There, I make that better for you because you're not big.
You know?
Yeah. No, it's bent and wiggly. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, I straightened it out, but it won't stay that way. I mean, and there's a ton of them that are like that. I'm like, fuck. So at least I did get an extra a carton of tubes. So.
No, I don't know what we're doing Thursday. I mean, that's 48 hours after my shot.
Yeah.
Cooking will, with the intention of being able to piece on it the rest of the week while we're doing projects. I've got a blind I need to change the brackets on because I'm doing the different kind. Put up in the kitchen. I need to replace all the guts in my toilet.
Uh-huh.
I need to replace the vegetable sprayer in the sink in the kitchen. I don't know. I got a whole fucking list of shit.
I said,
Plus, we're gonna
I'd
dig stuff
love-
out of the
I'd love
closet
to take
over here so that I can put a tree up.
everything down off my walls and put everything in the middle of the floor and paint. But that would take a whole lot of effort, and it would take somebody that was tall and not shaky.
Well, we're trying to get done what we can off of the household to-do list. Well, she's on break, and then she'll be on break again over Christmas, and we're gonna hit it again.
By the way, Tina, that bag came in really, really handy
Glad I could assist.
because when I got my carton or my bag of tobacco, and I cut the top of it off, the zipper was already separated from the side of the bag.
Oh, wonderful.
I was like, wow, I'm glad I got the bag from Tina. Like, woohoo! So, yep, see,
Awesome.
it's
Yeah.
the biggest ziploc I've
Right,
ever
I'm
seen.
gonna leave, guys, because I've got to be up early at morning.
Okay,
All right,
Wendy,
sir.
I'm done tomorrow.
Love you.
I have an 8-year-old at morning, so
Night, Wendy. Love you, honey.
Love you.
good night. Love you all.
Fluffy, you have issues. What are you doing? You wackadoodle.
Well, he's being normal.
Wackadoodle doo.
Oh, Wendy dropped.
She didn't drop. She left. She has to.
That's
do
what I
stuff in the
meant.
morning. She has to do stuff in the morning, so she had to go.
Cigarettes and toilet paper, showers and chair. What the hell?
I know what the chairs are for. Don't start, Fluffy. He's probably looking for a lollipop in there somewhere too.
One of them great big jawbreaker kind.
Something like that.
The kind that, you know, like at Willy Wonka's factory that you'd be walking through and just kind of walk into one and pass out.
It's more like one that you would buy from Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jawbreaker and Willie would be accurate. Oh shit! Don't make me laugh. I have tobacco in front of me. I look flying everywhere.
It would too. That'd be a hell of a mess.
I'm
And
trying
it'll
to
go all over my
Lord, I
keyboard.
did this.
It would go all over my keyboard. I'd be very upset. See,
Well,
I knew
we
he'd
found
find
the
one.
bananas and the lollipops.
Yep, I knew he'd find it. I hate de-stemming tobacco. I feel like I'm, de-seeding weed.
Been there, done that too.
Having flashbacks.
The de-stemming tobacco or the de-seeding weed?
Both.
Both.
Wow.
How else would I know what it feels like?
Said
I'm having
both.
flashbacks, man.
Never done it before, so I don't have a clue.
We know. It's okay. It's not a requirement, Lenny. It's all right.
Yeah. I said it.
You need to go out. You need to go out.
Poor Fluffy can't find a table.
Well, you might have to expand your horizons, Fluffy, to trying something else.
Well, he said he's been
I mean,
searching
that's
the
how a
emojis.
technician position stuck. He can't figure it out without a fucking table.
Found another one for 80.
Yeah.
This was back in 2012. Wow. I'm having no luck finding this gem. It's really frustrating.
I hate it when they mix the big seed beads with the little seed beads.
I
Because then
agree.
you gotta pick the little fuckers up, and you gotta poke the little seed beads out of the big seed beads.
Yep.
I just saw another one. Where'd it go?
It's hiding from you.
Excuse me.
I was just looking up to see whether or not I needed a duck.
I think Jamie's in the other room shredding things or printing things, one or the other.
Nope, she's out here on the couch snoring.
Oh, what is that noise?
Oh, I'm sorry. She's watching TV. My bad.
Get him, Jamie. Get him.
No.
Bro, stop matting,
Okay,
Jane.
Squashy. Bye, Squashy. Get some sleep, honey. Love you too.
Night, Squashy. Love you.
Night, Squashy. Love you, hon. Yeah, I can't stay up too late tonight either because I've got to get up to, I got to make myself go to bed so that I can get up and go to the eye doctor in the morning. And then in the afternoon, I got to get my injection. And
Yeah, keeping a fairly good eye on the time. It's only 8:38 for us.
yeah,
Tina, do you know you've been on for 2 hours?
I know.
Night, Fluffy. Love you.
Night, dear.
night, love. Love you, dear.
Be good, man.
That's what we do. We listen to each other. Piss and moan. Carry on.
Wah, wah, wah.
Off.
I just feel the love in here.
And you feel
Right? You feel the love, right?
Can you feel
Of course
the
not, because
love
he's in
in
Scotland, and that's sexual harassment if I could feel it, so no.
Nine times out of 10, that isn't love. That's just a fuck.
Damn. I don't know what I'm hearing, but it's all right now.
Jesus Christ, child, are you fucking deaf?
Ooh. Somebody's in trouble.
Somebody getting their boot handed to them.
When you get a Jesus Christ and a fuck in the same sentence while you're getting yelled at, you in trouble.
No, I swear to God, he's deaf.
We heard, because we're not.
Well, I was down the
not
hallway. Sound travels.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
We were all like, "Oh, he's in trouble."
Somebody's
Yeah,
getting
shit
their
hit
boot
the fan.
handed to them.
Oh, it's just constant. It's like, Jesus, I swear the boy needs hearing aids.
I feel like that sometimes. I'm speaking for myself, though.
Yeah, hearing aids would be helpful when you start falling asleep.
so-
We have to wake up. So I was in the middle of a sentence, and Lenny just was like, "Oh, so, dude." Kidding, God.
Yes, Lenny.
Are you done?
I just said go ahead, didn't I? Like twice.
Are you sure?
Could you not hear me?
When and where, honey?
Oh no.
No.
Hey,
Is that anything like pick a spot because you're all butt? I mean, you know.
Don't stick it up if you don't expect the return comment.
Okay. Anyhow,
I expected a return comment.
You know how you guys know how I was taken off the soundboard, right?
Right.
From my church. Yeah. Well, Jamie got to the church yesterday, and I dropped her and the kids off, and I came back to the house. Well, on my way back to the house, I get a phone call from Jamie. How far out are you? I'm almost to the house. Well, you need to turn around and come back because they can't get the sound to work through the system. And I'm like, okay. And they start explaining to me that the CD player is working. The mixer is showing audio going in, but there's nothing coming out. Check the breakers. Make sure the breakers are turned on.
Did they plug it in?
Oh, no. Hold on. I'm like, you see that breaker panel behind you? Yeah. Make sure the two breakers in the top right-hand corner are turned on. They should be pointing inward like the rest of them. They flip the breakers. Music starts playing. The sad thing is the youth minister was already on the phone with the new sound guy who didn't know how to correct the issue.
Why do they have a new sound guy?
Because they told me I needed to step down for being argumentative.
We're bad influences.
I guess.
Well, they also claimed that I was in the sanctuary cursing. And I know for a fact there's only been maybe once that I did. And that's because my son decided to dump a drink all over the floor in the sound booth.
Nice.
And it was just kind of I guess you could say a sporadic lapse of judgment.
Oh.
That I used the word damn. Sad thing is,
the ministers use that word all the time. I mean, when they're
these are the same words that are in the Bible.
Right.
Damn, shit,
hell,
BH.
I mean, don't they use them in their sermons? Like, you will be damned.
Oh, Pastor does. Oh yeah, he says hell all the time.
Okay. I just love. I really love how unchristian some Christians are. I really do.
Oh yeah, but yeah, it felt really good to get a text message at 4:00 yesterday afternoon, telling me that I am the bomb, and he couldn't believe how fast I was able to fix the problem like that over the phone, problem. And they had already been working with it for 30 minutes.
You had that problem in the past, didn't you? And it took you figuring everything out and make sure the breakers were done.
The problem is when you get in there, you're supposed
James.
to. When you get in there, what's up, James?
It's hers.
Look at this one up here, man. It's hers. But yeah, they had already been in. Well, I'm sorry. I got lost my train of thought here. When you got into the sanctuary and you started to turn everything on, you had to turn the mixer on first. Then you had to turn around and reach and
I had to ask, right?
The breakers turn the amps on.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't turn the amps on, well, you're not gonna get nothing.
Right.
Coffee, anyone?
Ew, keep that nasty shit away from me. Nasty. Ew.
Too late at night for me.
I like dirty water.
Nope, no mud for me. Thank you very much.
Mm. Vermont blend, not Vermont blend. It's a Nantucket thing. I don't even know.
Well, aren't we pretentious?
It's good.
Drinking Nantucket coffee, are we?
Yeah,
Yes,
most
ma'am.
No,
They're
like
very
Folgers
snobby.
Maxwell House or Folgers. That's where we go.
They're
Oh, I
very
like Folgers
snobby.
too.
They're very snobby in Nantucket.
I've
I don't
heard that.
drink coffee. It's disgusting. I don't like coffee anything.
Because Nantucket is a high dollar town.
Yes, it is.
You have to have a certain amount of money in order to be able to afford to live there.
Isn't that Connecticut? Or is
Massachusetts.
that Massachusetts? It is Massachusetts.
Well, I mean,
It's on the outskirts of
pretentious.
Boston, isn't it?
That means they spend a whole lot of time tucking it.
Isn't that on the outskirts of Boston?
Wait. There are a bunch of different little places that are off the coast that are very, like Rockport. Rockport is a hugely snobby little town.
I've heard of that.
I love Rockport though. Rockport has the coolest wharf. Hold on,
Oh,
let me see.
I'm trying to think. I want to say I've been there
Uh,
because I had an uncle that lived in Rhode Island, and we went to. I want to say we went to Massachusetts.
okay,
And
it's off Cape Cod.
probably not then. I don't remember. God, this has been back in the 80s, 90s when I went out there.
Yeah, it's off the like the Horn of Cape Cod. It's off Cape Cod down there.
Yeah.
Off
You go
Massachusetts.
out.
A very hoity-toity town.
Let's go.
James Pruitt. Is that storage scavenger, James?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Hey, James. Any other day I'd probably remember that. For whatever reason, I was drawing a blank today.
But yes, James, he is sitting behind me in his recliner listening to who knows what on his phone with earbuds in.
Maybe he's looking for checking out the blends of shake and bake.
Well, you're so mean.
It is it's a running joke with Tim now.
Now.
But you know,
Well, like I said, you can laugh about it or you can cry about it. I'm the type that likes to laugh.
No,
about
don't make
it,
me
and
throw my leg at you.
So we've been rolling with it.
Willow, don't make me throw my leg at you.
I was telling Tim, I said, this funny thing is, I said, even though Willow's done some research on this new medicine that the neurologist put him on,
Yeah.
that this medication is a slower acting on taking effect.
Right.
The medication that the pulmonologist put him on for his restless leg syndrome works better for him at night, even though it helps him with his restless leg syndrome, and it actually does make him tired.
Yeah.
Controls his shaking better at night. And what I read on it and looked up on it is actually prescribed for people with Parkinson's.
He should talk to his doctor about just going on a stronger dose of that then.
And the medication that that's a neurologist prescribed for him is medication for headaches.
Well, different medications have different applications, but
and it hasn't touched him yet.
Yeah. But if he asks his doctor to put him on try a higher dose of the restless leg medication, you got to remember it does make him sleepy. So he's got to be careful,
But that's because he takes it at night for the restless leg.
Yeah.
Just a minute, James. I'll get the medicine. I don't remember what the names are.
She'll go get it.
Yeah, they probably won't give him a larger dose of that. Or
they could get it
because it's,
I mean, a lot of people have restless leg syndrome during the day, just sitting down or driving or whatever. legs go all wonky, I'm sure they get put on medication that won't make them drowsy so they can still work.
Yeah, but the one that he's on, Tina just said makes him drowsy.
I know, but what I said was he could ask for something similar that doesn't make him drowsy. Like I said, because I'm sure they have something for restless leg syndrome that is for people that have to be active, and not be sleepy.
Sorry, I'm not connecting dots tonight. My pain is raging.
I understand. Pay attention. No, I'm kidding.
It's all I can do to put these. I'm like, okay, round, tube, square, triangle.
Yeah, James, it's true. My Lyrica, it used to just be for nerve pain medication, and then all of a sudden I was seeing advertisements for using it with fibro, and I'm like, that wasn't what I was told it was for. But yeah, a lot of them have multiple uses.
Yeah. Well, gabapentin is actually an anti-seizure medication that's also used for fibro, and Lyrica is a close cousin to it. So.
Yeah, I can't take Lyrica because it interacts with my heart meds. Because Lyrica worked much better for me.
Yeah.
And I miss it, and I want it back.
All right.
Yeah, I'm on gabapentin too. It does not work as well.
I'm on GABA. It's for my neuropathy.
Yeah, mine is for neuropathy too. And a crap ton of Tylenol.
Oh, come on.
Because thanks to all the junkies in the country, they now have severe, strict regulations on pain meds. So even people that have chronic pain can't get pain meds without jumping through flaming hoops that people are spitting over their heads and shit. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
If they can even get it at all. I still can't. I mean, can you imagine having a mastectomy? Having your breast or breasts cut off and not being able to have more than 15 days worth of pain meds? The hell,
All right. This is what he takes at night for his RLS.
Well, apparently the men that decided that obviously have no clue.
Well, no, I mean, it's regulated throughout the whole country with, well, I know in South Carolina, it's really hard. I mean, I got a leg lopped off, for God's sakes. They gave me 15 days worth of pain meds. Hello? And when I asked for more, the most he could give me was 7 days. And I'm like, yeah, mind you, I did get some sleep those 7 days, but, when I had the pain meds, I was actually getting some sleep. Normal sleep.
Oh, I get sleep all right. Better put a diaper on me because I ain't waking up for a good long while.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm prescribed pain medications, but I use them as a last resort.
I'm not.
And I've told them when they start bitching with me about them, I say, test me. See what level's in my body right now.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty much what level it is all the time. And get off my ass.
I have to.
They test me and they find trace.
I pretty much have to get a referral to a pain management clinic and go through all the crap with them in order to get a script for a pain med that at this point I wouldn't be able to afford, so it's pointless.
Basically, the main thing they did on mine was change it from 6 months supply to a month supply.
Yeah,
but
I
they
don't get
just
pain.
did that here.
All I get for pain is gabapentin. I don't get pain meds, and I need them. But
yeah, I mean, the last time I requested them, they gave me, I think, 10 days worth. And they were like, I hope that's enough. And I'm like, yeah, it'll give me several months, actually. And they're like, what do you mean? And I said, look in my record. When was the last time I requested pain medication? About 1.5 years ago. And I had a month's supply. And no, I never refilled it. What part of I am not going to abuse this shit do you people not understand?
Right.
We can't get refills on our pain meds. Well,
Yeah, you can't now.
John
But
had to
then
go in
you
and
still could, you know.
I mean,
Wow.
when I was going to the pain management clinic 10 years ago, I was on time release morphine. I was on 30 milligrams. God, my voice. 30 milligrams of time release morphine 3 times a day.
Yeah, I can't do morphine.
Oh, I can't either.
I was on 10/500 lower tabs. 70 for 3 or 4 times a day for breakthrough pain.
Yeah, I
I was
can't
on
do hydrocodone.
I was on 75 milligrams of Lyrica 3 times a day. And then I had
Lyrica don't do shit for me.
my Zoloft was 75 milligrams 3 times a day. Yeah. I have none of that now. And even with all those pain meds, I was still in pain. And I didn't really take that much of the Lortabs because they kind of made me nauseous. But, yeah, so.
What dosage of gabapentin is she on?
Emily.
It's his daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
wow.
Trying to keep things straight.
Morning.
Hi,
Hey
darling.
there.
Hey, James.
How are you?
Good. How y'all doing?
Good.
We're doing.
Speaking of Emily. Hi, Emily.
Hi, Emily.
Oh,
Hello.
hey, honey.
She's so cute.
Yeah. She just finished her next to the last feeding for the day.
I didn't realize she was special needs, bud.
Oh yeah.
Bless her heart.
She was born with a very rare brain malformation, so her frontal lobe didn't fully form, and she doesn't have the division between the left and right hemisphere of her brain.
Wow.
So.
How old is she?
7.
Nice.
And we were told she wouldn't survive birth, and then we were told she wouldn't survive 6 months. We were told she would never leave the NICU. So, you know, as much
odds,
as
that's all there is to
challenges
it.
are, 7 years later, when Jessica got pregnant with Jesse, we went back to the OB that told us that Emily should never be born and was trying to convince us to abort the pregnancy. And, took Emily with us and said, yeah, she's 7 now. You told us there was no way she would survive.
Surprise!
Right.
Wow.
At the time, she was like 5.5, almost 6 at the time. But,
Nice.
yeah, we were like, yeah, you kept telling us that she would never survive, and here she is.
When are you going back up to Dallas for?
Sorry.
Well, we have to have another. We just came back from Dallas. They put a medicine in her hip, kind of help relieve the pain. We're supposed to have a video conference with the doctor in Dallas next week, I think, after Thanksgiving. And then we're gonna start talking about when we're gonna try to schedule this, because the next time we go up there, it'll probably be pre-op. But what we're doing is we're trying to get ready for surgery, and that one's going to take coordination because we're probably going to be in Dallas for like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And we've got to get some financial stuff situated so that we can be gone for 6 weeks. Because think about it, all my stuff's here. I can't be selling stuff from Dallas.
Right. Because there's no way you can ship.
Yeah, you're gonna. I'll do an auction tonight, but y'all got to wait 6 weeks for me to ship in.
Yeah, not too many people are going to go for that.
Given your situation, I can guarantee you there are a lot of people that would be understanding and that would wait.
Yeah, but I don't like doing that. I mean, they did that. I had a lot of people. I got a month behind on my shipping when Jessica was in the hospital because when that week she was in the hospital, I was in the middle of a collaboration auction that I had been involved in for like 2 months, promoting it and getting it set up. I
Yeah.
wasn't gonna back out at the last minute, and we needed the money, especially with Jessica being in the hospital.
Does that mug say Bah Humbug on it?
Yes, it
Yeah.
does.
It is my Bah Humbug mug. I got it out of my last storage unit.
John had one like that. I have it somewhere in the land of somewhere here.
Jessica tried to auction it off one night. I was like, no, that's my mug. You can't sell it.
That's funny.
Nice.
John had a he had a Bah Humbug hat too, but
I got candy cane.
I think his son destroyed it.
I got candy cane.
But yeah, that's one of my favorite mugs. But yeah, that's our plan. See, she was supposed to have hip surgery early this year, and then the pandemic broke out, and everything got canceled for the year.
Yeah.
And so now she's been in this pain all year long, and it's gotten worse and worse and worse. It's finally gotten to the point they're going to have to do something about it.
Yeah. It's so, poor kid, it's so displaced now.
Yeah, and between the fact that she was supposed to have surgery over a year ago, and she hasn't been getting her therapies, because they try to do what they can virtually, but there's some things they need to physically get their hands on her to do.
Yeah.
And so she really has been shorted this whole year with her treatments and things that she really needed. So now things are worse than they were before, and then they would have been had we been able to do what we needed to.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. We can't control it. We're just trying to make the best of it we can. They got the medicine in her. She's doing a lot better since they did the shots in her hip.
Oh, that's good.
So we're just moving along and trying to get things set up so that we can be gone for 6 weeks.
Yeah. Do you have any pets or anything that you have to take care of? Well, that's good.
The biggest one is if we're going up there for 6 weeks, we're not going to take the baby with us. So,
okay.
He's probably going to wind up staying with my parents or her sister for that 6 weeks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, having somebody babysit your kid is easier than having them babysit your dog, or take care of your cat. You know what I mean?
If we had pets, my parents would probably take care of them because they love dogs. They've got their own dogs and.
See, I panic when other people have to look after my dog because they don't do it right. And somehow, I mean, my son, it's not so much with my son, but anybody else I've left her with, she's gotten hurt.
But that's actually part of why I started my second YouTube channel, because honestly, my plan, and I've been upfront with people, even in the reselling business and with my scavenger channel, my plan is to build that second channel up to replace the storage scavenger. And I'll probably still do it, but it'll be like, I might do 1 unit a month and then sell it off and then go do another unit the next month.
What second channel?
Just do it part-time.
What other channel?
James P.
Oh, the James P one?
Yeah, my James Pruitt channel. That's the one I was logged in on the chat on.
Don't confuse me.
Well, it's my YouTube growth channel. That one is where I'm doing YouTube growth strategy. So I'm teaching people how to build and grow a YouTube channel because, a lot of it started because as I built up my scavenger channel, there's a lot of the reselling channels that I chat with all the time who had been on for 1.5 years, 2 years, and some of them were struggling to get to where I've gotten in like 7 months.
Yeah.
And so I had people coming to me all the time asking me questions about how to grow on YouTube, how to do stuff behind the scenes on YouTube inside the studio, and how to edit videos and that kind of stuff. I was spending more time on that than working on my business.
Right.
So I started recording videos and putting them up on this other channel that I've had that account for years. I just used it for like commenting and stuff. I never really used it for
Business.
videos.
Mm-hmm.
But so I started putting videos up on that channel just on how to do stuff, and just started sharing it just with when people would ask me questions. And then over the last 2 months, it's just kind of blown up, and it's kind of gotten to where now it's like taking off. I mean, it's not super taking off. I've got like 70 something subscribers, but in 2 months.
Nice.
And
I have 80. Wait, I need to check because I keep losing one and gaining one.
Yeah, I've got 54 so far.
yeah, they go up and down. But then, I started getting involved as I started working on that channel, and then more people started hearing about it. And because I've been going to other YouTube growth channels, that's how I've learned everything I've learned, is by listening to other people and practicing what they taught me.
Yeah.
And so I'm still, just like I do in the reselling community, I go into their chats and I people and answer questions and hang out on the live streams. And
yeah.
So through doing that, I've been growing up this channel, and people are starting to, reach out to me, and I'm getting people outside of the reselling community subscribing.
Nice.
And like this week was really big for me because with the YouTube terms of service, I did 3 videos in 3 days, and I did 2 of them within 12 hours of each other on the new terms of service updates.
Yeah.
I did in 3 days. I did 3 videos and a 2-hour live stream, all on the YouTube terms of service update.
Well, I wasn't trying to actually grow my channel because I don't have any videos. You know what I mean? I just like to come in and chat and do this.
Yeah. Well, and that's one of the things. I like a lot of the people in the reselling community, but it's one of the things that frustrates me because what they don't realize, I love the everybody support everybody idea, and in theory it's great, but it doesn't work on YouTube. And the reason why is because one of the big factors YouTube looks at with your content and with, promoting your channel for you, which YouTube does if you do it right, is your subscriber versus view ratio. And if say you've got, like I've got 800 subscribers on my scavenger channel, but I only get 200 or 300 views on a video, that's a bad signal to YouTube.
Yeah.
Because I built up a lot of subscribers that don't watch my videos.
Yeah.
Versus if you get, 1,000 views on a video and you have 700 subscribers, that's a good signal because that means that more people are watching your videos than are subscribed to you. And that's a good signal to YouTube. But so they're actually hurting channels by having all these people subscribing that aren't coming back and watching their content. You really want subscribers that watch your videos if you're putting out videos.
Yeah. Well, eventually I will be. Eventually I'll be, because people have told me they want to watch me make my jewelry because I do sterling and copper and soldering and gemstones and all that. And people are like, we want to watch a video of you doing that. And I'm like, if you want to watch my fat hands creating pretty things, I will do that for you. So
I mean, look at Sandy. She does. She gets a lot of people that are involved in watching her make jewelry.
Sandy is phenomenal. Sandy is level up here, and I'm down here. You can barely see me.
But you don't have to be. I mean, when I started Storage Scavenger, it was my second storage unit.
Yeah.
I had no clue what I was doing. But one of the things that people will get invested in is they'll watch your journey of growth. There's a lot of people that are watching my channel right now that were watching me back then. And they followed my journey. They've seen my growth as a creator, but also as a storage auction buyer and a reseller.
Yeah. Wow, everybody just got paid. Well, I mean, because eventually I'll be trying to sell what I'm making, of course, because I'm broke. I'm a very poor person, and I need money for food. So eventually I will be selling them. I mean, see, Sandy has years and years of experience with it, and I do not. So I'm not even going to attempt to start prices where Sandy is.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, look at my auctions. My auctions, I'm not starting anywhere near Donna does. I don't sell the hundreds. You go to Pirates auctions. They're getting hundreds of dollars. My stuff, I'm selling stuff for $5-10.
Yeah.
Because I'm smaller, I don't know as much as they do. I know a lot more now than I did a year ago, but I still don't know as much as these guys that have been doing it for 20 years.
My stuff will be priced somewhere in between those two, $110. It depends on the stone. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
It just
it depends on what you have. I mean, I've had stuff in my auctions that sold for $200.
Yeah.
It's because I had some really good stuff that was worth that much, and
Right.
they could probably resell it and still make a profit.
Yeah. So, I mean, eventually I'll have videos. Actually, a friend of mine just sent me this selfie stick, and it turns into a tripod. And it will hold my phone, turns into a tripod. The top rotates so I can film what I'm doing without, and it extends so I won't have my phone too close to the heat because I use a torch. So, not one like Sandy, but it is still a torch. It's flame, it's hot, it melts things. So, yeah.
Hey, it worked.
Yeah. So I'm getting there. I just have to get my workspace set up. That's the next goal. Although I did have my table measured, so I know it will fit where I need to put it.
I've been trying to set up my workspace for 6 months, and it's still a freaking mess. Because every time I clear out some space, we go buy another unit, and then it gets filled up again.
James.
And we're buying these small 5x10s, and I'm doing better with my units now. My problem is all the backlog of crap that I still haven't got caught up on, because now I'm selling the new stuff, but I'm still not selling the old stuff.
Yeah. 3 years. I moved back into this house 3 years ago. I was in the process of setting up my stuff when John adopted 2 kittens from the animal shelter, and they had to stay in my room because of the dogs and the rest of the house. And I'm pretty sure that what happened was the cats jumped up on the bed and they landed on like my foot, and I got a claw in my foot, and that got infected, and I had to have surgery. I got staph in my foot, and I had to have surgery, which made it look like a little shark that damn baby shark took a bite out of my foot. And then it was healing, and then I got a secondary infection, had to have more surgery. They thought they were going to have to amputate, but the surgeon saved my foot, and then I rolled my ankle. And what I did, which I didn't know at the time, was that I not only dislocated my ankle, but I shattered it. Same foot. And then the bone in my shin, one of my shin bones, got infection in it. And that's so that I had to have my leg amputated. So I have a partial leg amputation about 10 inches below my knee. Is gone. That's why when you hear me say I'll throw my leg at you, I literally can, because I have a prosthetic.
Well, I remember when you got your prosthetic.
Yeah.
I didn't know how you lost your leg. I knew you had lost your leg.
See, when I was starting to set up my stuff, my jewelry making supplies, I was starting to get everything organized so I could set up my table, and I was wearing shoes, so I know I didn't step on anything, you know what I mean? Because I have neuropathy, so I had to be careful. But when I'm sleeping, of course, I don't have shoes on, and the cats were coming up on the corner of the bed, and I had a habit of sleeping with my feet out from under the covers. So I think that's what happened, and of course, cat claws
were dirty.
Yeah, cat boxes and all that fun stuff. So I think that's what happened. I'm pretty sure. And of course, I didn't feel it, and by the time I noticed it, it was already infected.
Yeah.
So, c'est la vie, c'est la foot, whatever, But I'm still having problems with the prosthetic because I've had fluid pockets in that leg, the amputated leg. Hi, Julie. That have opened up and drained and everything, which my surgeon told me could happen. But then, of course, I can't use the leg with an open wound on it. And then I have to not have it wrapped tight because you have to shrink your leg so it fits in the sleeve better. And then I have to wrap it again for 2 weeks. And my knees, it's a mess. I'm a mess. I'm a freaking wreck. But I'm getting there. I'm getting better with the wheelchair. And I can use it. I can get to where I need to go with the wheelchair, and I can stand in one spot, maybe take a little step to one side or the other. And have no problem with the leg. It's taking steps. My legs, my knees don't want to put up with that pressure from actually walking. So I have arthritis in my knees. So it complicates it, But
I was looking around. I thought maybe Matt snuck in.
Yeah, I was like, is Matt here?
Hi, Julie.
He could be lingering. Somebody hold up a T-shirt, quick. We'll find out if Matt's here. Trixie. So yeah, I'm getting there. I mean, it's setbacks and everything. And I see Callie Picker. We have the same amputation. So we were like ampu-twins. And he's doing so well with his prosthetic. I'm so happy for him. But I'm also like, you fucker. You know? But no, I mean, I don't begrudge him that. He's, doing really well. And I'm so happy for him. I just want to be happy for me like that. But my limbs are not cooperating. What?
You'll get there. You've had the open pocket, and
Yeah.
it's almost healed.
Twice, 3 times actually. It's almost like a boil, but it's. My surgeon said that what it is it's epidural, so it's in the skin. It's not in anything that could cause.
Not epidural.
So we've had problems with the incision site since I had it, so I'll get there eventually. It's just a very long trip. But meanwhile, my table will be set up right next to my bed, so I will sit on my bed while I work. And
wants to see, that's what it is. There you go.
She's so cute.
She likes to be on camera.
Well, of course.
Hello, Emily. Hello.
She's a camera hound.
They're all waving at you. Go say
hi. Hi. She's thinking about it.
Yep. She's like, it's a shame she's so shy.
Yeah, she wouldn't be if she could control her body. She just can't tell her body what to do.
She's being sarcastic. She's all like, point the camera at me. Hello.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was being sarcastic.
That's one of the things they told us is that she would never be able to express herself. She's very expressive.
Yes, she
is.
Mm-hmm.
And when she doesn't like something, she lets you know.
Oh, I'm sure she does.
Great, I'm sure.
See that? She's like, wait, the camera moved. I can't see myself anymore. There you go.
She's telling you, Dad. But no, like I said, we just place to hang out for the evening. There was nothing much else going on, and I'm like,
we came in here to gossip.
Might as well.
And gripe and grump.
Yeah, and bitch. It's our prerogative. But yeah, we're open to any subject, though. It doesn't have to be bitching or griping or moaning or groaning. It's just that's what was on our
Careful about
daily
that.
schedule, apparently, for today.
Look what happened with any subject earlier today.
Hey,
probably not a good idea.
I do not put any topic in mine. I put laughs, hangout, chat.
Yeah, that was probably a
Hang
mistake.
from the rafters. I do put hang from the rafters.
Well, Callie's been putting that in his chats. Anything goes.
No.
So I think that was Callie's idea to say that. So
Probably.
Yeah, not a good idea.
I never do that again.
No. I put that in the chat too. I said, and T will never put anything goes. Poor T. I felt bad. But
that's it.
Hopefully everything will continue to get worked out and sorted and all of that, and everything will be good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we're past that one.
Sort of. But we won't drag James into that because,
Yeah.
Poor James is like, what's going on? What's happening right now?
No. Drama free.
I missed a lot of stuff. Because, those of y'all that have known me for a while know I disappeared for like 4 months earlier this year.
I know. And then
When
we're
I
like,
came back, there was all kinds of drama between channels that I still follow.
yeah,
And people were like, whose side are you on? And I'm like, I don't even know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
James is like, I'm on my own damn side.
yep.
And I wound up actually had so many people asking me about it. I did a video and I said, I love all of them. And if y'all don't like it, if you're going to make me choose sides, then you can just leave my channel. Because I'm not choosing sides.
Yep.
And I still watch all their videos now.
I never
When
choose.
I have time.
I never choose sides, but if someone sits there and gives me that ultimatum, it's like, bye-bye,
You
thank you
chose
for taking
for
the
me.
trash out.
Yep. You're more
Yeah.
than welcome to leave my channel if you don't like the fact that I watch somebody else's videos.
You know, it's funny. I had an issue with a woman I stayed with in North Carolina. Right? She were running around telling everybody that I'm texting people and I'm messaging people and this, that, and lying about her. I never texted, messaged, phoned, nothing, anybody. Right? She's talking all kinds of shit, all kinds of garbage on her Facebook. Right? So, being me, I said, you know what? I was like, all of you know, if you've gotten a text, a message, an email, a phone call, you all know whether you've gotten one or not. And I can guarantee you, none of you have. I was like, so you know who's lying. And if you're going to have to choose between, you know, who you're going to be friends with, then I don't want you to choose me because I don't force anyone to choose anyone. If you want to leave my channel, go right ahead. You want to leave, well, my channel, but you want to leave my friends list, feel free to unfriend. You know how many I lost out of, I think I had like 175 at the time? 2. And there were about 60 people that were involved in that whole big thing, and I lost 2. Yeah. And then someone else came into it that thought she was apparently more important than she was, and said that if anyone was going to stay friends with me, they could leave her Facebook. They could take their names off her friends list. She lost about 50 people. She was apparently not as important as she thought she was. I don't think people choose. I don't. It's not right. I am mature enough to be friends with 2 people that are not getting along with each other.
Yeah, been there, done that.
Yeah, I mean, just don't put them in the same room together with you and you're fine, you know?
Right.
So I don't understand why people, you know, are like that. I don't get it.
I don't either. People are
And then
the whole COVID bubble. It has just made it all the worse.
Yeah. It's when you're a stranger.
True.
It still reminds me of when I was in Texas for 3 months, and my oldest daughter was 3 years old. We got this little tie-dye outfit, and it was like little stirrup pants. Remember when those were a thing?
Uh-huh.
And a little shirt, and the shirt had like a little ruffle, so it's still a little girly, you know, but it was tie-dye. And we put a bandana on her head, and she was in the car seat in the back, and we had Riders on the Storm on, and she's back there singing it. She was singing Riders on the Storm. I'm like, okay, parenting done right.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then she grew up and look what happened. I don't know. But I'll tell you, up to that point, I was the one parenting. Then when we got back to Massachusetts, my parents basically stole her from me because I left her there so she wouldn't live in a car. And 2 days passed and my dad went and got custody based on abandonment. So then they parented, and look what the result of that was. I agree, Julie. You know, it just, if we all spent more time straightening each other's crowns instead of trying to knock them off each other's heads, the world would be a much better place. I try and do that. I try and be nice and help people, and
Yep.
You know?
But it's, people don't think about other people sometimes. A lot of times.
No, they don't.
You know, like I said earlier, you know, it's like I try not to read too much into a lot of things that are said in chat. I tend to just kind of let things slide and roll.
Tina has a kind soul. Me, on the other hand, every once in a while I am compelled to make a comment because it's me.
Yeah.
It was my reply comment to the comment that was made that started a whole bunch of shit in the chat today. I'm like, whoops. But
And well, and I said, I wouldn't have even responded. That was the thing.
she wouldn't.
I wouldn't have said anything. I'd have just let it go.
But that person has attacked me like twice in other people's auctions, and I had enough. You know what I mean? I just had enough. So.
And I was there in the same chat, and I let it go. I didn't say a word.
I know, but you hadn't been attacked by him before.
I know, but also I let it go.
I know. Stop looking at me like you're my mama. Stop it.
She's Ma.
I know.
Ma's gonna mama everybody.
I know. She messaged me too. Like, I wouldn't have said anything, and I'm like, shit.
Like,
just be a duck in water and let it slide right on over you.
Well, I've tried. I have
it
administered.
does get to be very monotonous after a while.
Yeah. I have administered great restraint. Trust me, I have.
She has.
Because my personality is like, if somebody comes at me, I'm gonna come right back at them. I'm in their face, boom, And I have tried to be as considerate to other people's auctions as I can.
Getting on 9:30, Miss Willow.
Because that's their way of making money, and it's not right to come into a chat and disrupt it for some kind of personal crap, So, yeah, Julie. So I mean, and I tried. I'll make like one comment and then say thank you for proving my point, and then that's pretty much it. And then people usually jump on them and say stop it. So. But I try. I really do, because I don't want to interfere with someone's livelihood. That's just wrong, So.
Well, at least it happened in a hangout and not.
Yeah, this one happened in just a hangout. It wasn't an auction. I would not have done that if it was an auction. Even though at one point Jerry turned it into an auction. I love Jerry. He's like, I got this, I got this, I got this. We know you are the man of all things. We know.
Yep.
I would love Jerry more if he gave me all his Lady Death stuff, but it's not going to happen.
Feel better now?
Willa's not paying attention to the chat. She's sorting beads.
She is, but she isn't.
Yeah.
She's getting.
That's pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's also getting tired too.
No, that's needing to eat and take my second batch of pills. When I start getting hungry and I don't eat, I yawn. I don't know why.
She also gets cranky.
We don't like cranky Willow.
No.
That ain't cranky. That's hangry.
Hangry. We don't like hangry Willow even
We don't
more.
like angry Willow either.
So everybody got big plans this week?
No.
Cook, eat, do repairs.
My son is going to his friend's house for Thanksgiving, and the roommates are probably going to family. So I will be here by myself.
Fun.
Although my complete meals came in that Victoria had ordered me that have turkey and stuffing, so I'll get 2 cups of sort of kind of Thanksgiving.
Thanks for stopping by, Miss Julie.
Hi, Julie. Wait, I can't do it as good as Robin, but goodbye, Julie Morris.
Bye, Julie.
I don't have a microphone. I can't do it right. But I thought I'd give it a shot. So yeah, he's and for Christmas he'll be going to my mom's. And if I can't manage get my leg working, you're welcome. If I can't manage to get my legs cooperating, I won't be able to go because I won't be able to get up the steps. So I will again. be sitting here for Christmas.
And she'll be with
Normally, I would not mind, but I lost my best friend in February. He's lived here with us, and it's like the first holidays without him, so it's very hard, you know? Especially while I'll be sitting here by myself. So all of my friends on YouTube have been like, we'll come online, we'll come online, we'll come online. So I will be very busy. There will be no time to cry. Yeah, y'all know I'm going to cry anyway.
I'm doing it.
They all know I'll cry anyway, but
Oh, yeah.
they'll be there to distract me.
If you ugly cry, it'll be okay.
If I'm ugly crying, that camera's getting turned off, okay? Then all you'll get is a pirate bear.
That's fine.
Yeah, Kevin, Neverending Saga, said he's going live on Thursday, too. He said he's keeping his channel open all day for people that either don't have anywhere to go or that, you know, things get shut down early or whatever. They can come in and use his chat if he's not, like, on the camera or whatever. So,
Look, there's your camera. I'll be right back.
Okay.
damn, even I need to get some sleep. Apparently, I don't be getting Jack in the Box in the morning. The roommate did not work tonight. It's all right. Victoria sent me Pop-Tarts.
What exactly is Jack in the Box?
It's
a burger joint.
It's a burger joint. But they also have these little tiny fried tacos, I guess, that are supposed to be pretty good. I can't eat them, so I don't know. And they have chicken, and it's like a Wendy's kind of. Yeah.
It's just like any other burger joint, in my opinion. But to me, it doesn't taste that great.
It's not great, but it's better than nothing. Their curly fries are good. Their curly fries are good, but onion rings, not so much.
Because we went to one. I mean, I used to really enjoy Jack in the Box whenever we'd go down to St. Louis when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And here, a year or so ago, we went down to St. Louis to one of the reptile show. So we stopped at the Jack in the Box down there to get lunch afterwards. And I'm like, oh, this does not taste like I remember.
Yeah.
Awful.
Well, I only had the cheeseburger, the curly fries, the onion rings, and the chocolate shake. The chocolate shake is good. Because, like, I don't like Burger King shakes, and I don't really like Wendy's Frosties.
Oh,
I like Arby's shakes. I like McDonald's shakes. And now I like Jack in the Box shakes. Their curly fries are really good. Their onion rings, if my teeth were like how they should be, the onion rings wouldn't be so bad. Mm-hmm. But they use the breaded coating instead of like the beer batter type of coating, and not doing it for me. That hurt my mouth.
Yeah, I like the
batter,
battered style.
Yeah, instead of breaded. Yeah, me too.
Well, those are my favorite.
Which ones?
The battered.
Yeah.
The tempura battered onion rings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are the bomb.
Those are my favorite.
Yeah, Jack in the Boxes are breaded.
Not so I don't like the panko bread style.
Nope.
But I don't like French fries very much, especially most places. So I'll always get onion rings.
I don't mind Burger King fries. I don't mind them because they're a thicker cut. McDonald's fries, they either cook them too much, not enough, or, it's hardly ever something I can eat. So out of like a large fry, I might eat like a quarter of them because I can't eat the rest. And it's just a waste,
They're the worst ones for you.
Yeah, I know.
So much salt in them. And one of the tricks that they use at McDonald's, I don't know if y'all know this, part of the reason why everybody's like, oh, McDonald's fries are the best, they put sugar in with their salt.
Yeah, I know. I can taste it.
I will order my fries with no salt.
You can order them with no salt. So. But
Yeah, but they're no good with no salt.
well, no, you put your own on. You know,
Uh-huh.
you get like the little packets of salt or whatever. Yeah,
Because I'll tell you what,
my nose is
our
running.
McDonald's. I'm like, Jesus Christ, did you pour the whole dadgum container on there?
That's the way they do
I
it.
got a high blood
So
pressure.
much.
Come on.
Well, and part of it is how much they put, but two, the thing is because they don't put much sugar, but the little bit of sugar they put, it enhances the saltiness.
Yeah.
It elevates the flavor, and that's why they do it, because it enhances that taste and it makes you want more.
Well, that's like with like chocolate chip cookies. You put salt in chocolate chip cookies because it enhances the chocolate.
Uh-huh.
And
They
now I
enhance-
want chocolate chip cookies. Shit. But you know what? I have chocolate chip cookie dough Pop Tarts, so that will do.
Oh, those are the bomb.
They're so good.
Pop-Tart.
Chocolate
Hey,
chip cookie dough Pop Tarts.
I gotta take what I can get, and I don't have much food, so I have some of those little Dinty Moore complete meals. There's like 1 cup of food in each one, and then if I have Pop Tart in the morning, then it saves me my meals. The little meals last longer. I have to with a lot of the stuff, especially now with roommates that are the people in my house are walking vacuum cleaners. They inhaled all the food. I'm like, what's this? So they don't touch my meals though, my little complete meals. They don't touch those because I count them. But like when I get Pepsi or drinks or any kind of snack, it comes in my room because they'll eat it.
It has to. It has to come to the bedroom.
Yeah, it has to come in here, and I'm limited in space, and I'm limited in what I can eat because of my teeth. I mean, I have all my teeth are broken on the top below the gum line. And then all the teeth here are broken. I mean, all my teeth are broken. But then the one in the front is so loose that one wrong bite and it's popping right out. So that hurts. And I don't have dental coverage. So I can't get oral surgery, which is what I need to get all of them out. So there's
I
so
know what
many.
you mean.
There's
That's
so
why
many
mine
foods.
are in such bad shape. They've already
Yeah.
told me I have to have a surgeon remove them, and they want to remove all my teeth.
Yeah. All of mine have to.
$600 a tooth, I think, is what it runs now, and they want to remove all of them.
Plus, you have to pay for
You would be
anesthesia.
looking like Sandy if you could afford it.
Yeah. Plus anesthesia, they charge you for anesthesia here. So, that's like $40 a pop. I can't afford it. So there's people are like, well, you need to eat healthy. And I'm like, well, good. You point out the healthy foods that I can eat with my mouth like this. And then I don't have any money. I'm on disability and I live on $800 a month and $400 of it goes to rent and utilities. So tell me how I'm, and then I have, regular expenses. I mean, the dog food, cat food, I have some medical things that I need to take care of. I end up having like $50 for food. And I did that. And the roommates ate it all. Not happy. And then when they went shopping, they said, give us the list. And I did. And they got nothing on the list. So, yeah, we have some issues to work out.
She's a horrible grocery shopper. I'm
She's
telling you.
horrible. She didn't even get her fiance the stuff he wanted on the list. She just went and got whatever she wanted. I'm like, it doesn't work that way. But they're very young, so. Oh, Fluffy went back into Victoria's show from this morning because I told him that, Jill popped on, sat me down and said hi. And he's like, boobs? I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, it's on Victoria's show. We were live and she's, I turned my table and she was like, hi, So he went back and found it. And he's like, oh. And I'm like, she's not 18 until January. Get those thoughts out of your head. And he's like, shit. I'm like, yeah. Fluffy. Perv. I know he's still listening. Perv. She's very sweet, though. She's been very helpful. I mean, she's helped put my dog out. She's fed her. She's gotten water. She's gotten me drinks, So she's very sweet. And I give her cigarettes because she's out of cigarettes.
Trade for services.
Yep. Pro.
You do need to stay out of your groceries.
Yeah. Like my son said, when we have money and we're able to get groceries, it's like they can shop for themselves, we'll shop for ourselves. And if they want to do a combined meal, they have to contribute, you know? Like if my son is going to make chicken Alfredo, they have to contribute at least half of the ingredients for that because he makes a huge thing of it. And everybody ate all of it. I got 2 bowls.
Yeah, I would say they need to contribute more than half.
It's amazing. I love it when you get real china.
I know. Usually it's styrofoam or paper, but this 3/4 of the way full twice. That was my from there, and I should have gotten at least another 2 servings because I bought all the fucking ingredients. So yeah, we have some issues to work out. But
At least had something in the refrigerator as a leftover for a later snack.
they ate it. Actually the second serving I got was about half a bowl. That's what was left. My son gave me the rest. And that's what was left with half of one of those bowls. Yeah. I'm telling you, walking vacuum cleaners.
Yeah.
Well, I have a 26-year-old, a 19-year-old, and an almost 18-year-old. So
you figure I have this 16-year-old vacuum cleaner in my household.
Yeah.
And every day he comes home from school and he gets home about 1:00 in the afternoon. And usually by 3:00, it's 3:00 in the afternoon, he's already asking, "What's for dinner?"
Oh, my son used to ask that as soon as he walked in the door.
What do you mean, what's for dinner? You know, I haven't eaten since supper last night, and he goes, well, it's not my fault that you don't eat.
Yep, it's not my fault.
I'm like, well, it's not a big deal whether it's your fault or not. You know, you weigh more than your mother does. You can still live off the land for a few more hours. It's not going to kill you, buddy.
Live on reserves, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm diabetic. You know, I should actually be eating 3 times a day.
You should actually be eating more than that, little small meals throughout the day. But
But I have started
to now
a little more. I eat little things like I'll have a bagel in the morning. I'll eat. I'll go and get in the refrigerator and I'll pull out something that's, you know, actually a vegetable, or I'll grab
I've heard of those.
You know, whether it's carrots or something of that nature. Something
I've heard of those too.
I've been buying bananas and keeping them in my room. Or
don't like bananas.
I like apples, so he brings home apples from school in his lunches because they don't serve you lunch at school. They serve you lunches and you bring them home.
Yeah.
And he doesn't eat the apples, so he sets them on top of the refrigerator. Those are mine. So
I feel like the guy from the Pirates of the Caribbean. All I want to do is be able to eat an apple.
I know.
It's been years since I've been able to eat an apple.
It's going to sound crazy, but can you eat the apple wedges if you just kind of gnaw them on the sides of your bed?
Nope.
Applesauce.
I can eat applesauce.
I got a whole jar of that in the fridge.
All my teeth on the side are broken below the gum line.
And you haven't grown over them yet?
Oh yeah, it has, but it doesn't do any good. It hurts if I put pressure there because they're jagged. So if I put pressure down on top of the gum, the jagged is going in the bottom. Yeah. That hurts. That shit hurts. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The pain is real. Marty is playing with her boyfriend under the door again.
Uh-huh.
My roommates have this big orange and white cat. His name is the Great Catsby. And him and my bitchy cat are apparently best friends now. They play footsie underneath the door, and he's on the other side of the door trilling at her like. Brr, brr, brr. But if the friendly cat goes over there, he's all hissing and growling and trying to kill her through the door. It's craziness.
In a better position. There we go.
Trying to get situated again.
Yeah, I gotta keep adjusting her.
But I mean, for a while, you can ask Willow and Tina. For a while, I was eating one of those complete meals in a 24-hour period. That's the only food I was getting. So, Pop-Tarts are a huge improvement over that.
Very much so. I mean,
You know,
I'd love to see her get, more than the complete from the Pop-Tart, but
it has to be. See, the food that I get has to be something that my son, because I can't prepare things. I can't cook right now. So I would really love to be able to cook. So my son prepares the food, and if he doesn't feel like cooking, which at this point is most of the time, which is ironic since he's out of freaking work, it has to be something quick, like the microwave meal, a minute, and he's good. But if it's anything that's complicated, you have to add ingredients, he's not going to do it. Ow.
Well, unless the new
Lame.
roomie want to put together a meal,
Yeah.
they can buy, and then they make, and then they
Well, I
eat.
mean, if he cooks, I'm fine, but he hasn't been doing that lately, so I'm living on complete meals. And, well, I haven't even had any Pop-Tarts yet, but it has to be, it's hard to get food that is like the complete meals, shelf stable or whatever. Because I asked her to get me some frozen ones because they had vegetables in them, and I was like, I'm craving a vegetable. And she got Michelinas that don't have vegetables, and they're nasty. I don't like Michelina. That's why I specifically said Marie Callender on my list. But, so, yeah. But, so I take what I can get, and a lot of people, because I wouldn't even have the complete meals if it wasn't for YouTube angels sending me food. And usually they'll do like an Amazon pantry order, so it's like $35, and they're like, what do you want? Well, Amazon pantry doesn't have a lot of choices for shelf stability or something you just throw in the microwave. The completes are it. So completes and Pop-Tarts are the only things that I could think of that would keep me alive,
I said, there's a lot of things that I could think of that we could do, but there would be things that wouldn't be able to be sent through Amazon. It would have to be a Walmart pick.
Yeah. Yeah, and I can only get stuff picked up at Walmart when my mom is coming over, and she won't be here for the next 2 weeks.
The cart drop off, but
yeah. You're muted.
James muted himself.
Yeah.
I think he muted himself because the baby's talking.
Oh, okay.
Or Emily, the little one.
Yeah, so, I mean, my YouTube angels, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have food, so I so appreciate them. You don't even know. Huge appreciation. And that's why I want to get everything set up so I can start selling my jewelry, and I don't have to be in this position anymore because I hate it. I hate it. I want to be the one that helps people like I used to be and not the one that needs the help because I don't like it on this side of the fence. Don't like it at all. Don't like it.
I appreciate it, but I don't want to depend on it.
Yeah. So, and lately I've had to depend on it, and I don't like that either because I don't want to get into that habit. I mean, I actually had to ask somebody because they're constantly sending me emails saying, if you need anything, let me know. And I was running out of food. So it took me a whole day to work up in order to email them the next day and be like, if you could help me out, I'd appreciate it. You could, if you can't, don't worry about it, And then I didn't hear from them for like 3 days. And I was like, oh my God, they're pissed. She wasn't. She's just busy. But she doesn't have the money right now to do it. And I was like, don't not even worry about it. I appreciate everything you've done up to this point. You know, you take care of you first. And so
It's hard
we're
to be
good.
in that situation in the middle of COVID too.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't gone to a store in 2 years. The only place I go is my doctor's appointments. That's it.
Trust me, it isn't any fun,
Yeah, well,
especially right now, because all you
Yeah.
see is panicked eyeballs.
I know.
This mask, panicked eyeballs. That's all you see. That are pissed off on.
I can't actually get out of my house on my own because our door jamb is too high on both sides. So the wheelchair has to be pulled out backwards, and that hurts because it's like, and then it has to be pulled back in, and that hurts because it's like, so it's. I don't want to bother anybody with having to do that for me. I'm a big person, so it's gonna hurt somebody to do that. Except for my son, he'd be able to do it with one hand. But
Have you, short of, trying to be a pain in the ass, which I know you don't want to be, have you asked Jill if her mom has found that thing yet for the door?
We gotta go, guys. We're gonna start some cooking.
All right.
Love you guys. Where'd Cody go?
She fell out. She'll bring herself back in. Love you.
Love y'all.
We'll see you later.
Yep.
Jess.
Hi. I thought I'd come in and say hi.
Bye, Willow. Everybody else left us.
It's all good. Cody will be back.
What did we talk about today?
Just
random
hanging out and BSing.
Oh, okay. Well, I hadn't seen you in a while, Ma. How have you been doing?
Oh, been hanging out and not doing too much. I went and had an echocardiogram done today. I'm waiting on that, see what my doctor has to say.
Has the doctor said anything about? Did you see anything?
She said she's waiting to hear back.
Oh, I didn't hear her. Emily was in my ear.
I said I'm waiting on it. I only went and had it done today.
Oh, okay.
How's Tim doing?
As far as feeling good, he's doing fine. As far as how he's feeling, he's just shaking like a leaf on a tree all the time. We don't know. I said I put in.
Not what's causing it yet.
Hi.
he's the neighborhood's favorite amusement park ride right now.
Maker.
He's talking way over here.
He's probably cussing me out right now.
He can't hear you, I don't think.
Oh.
He's got headphones. He's got
We can talk
earbuds.
about Tim. My Chrome is still going crazy. It kicked me out.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, my Chrome just shut down. I'm like, and I got the little snap message, and I'm like, whoa.
I don't know. There was an update on Chrome that came out, or not Chrome, but for Windows 10 that came out in October. And it took out my computer first. Then it took out my son's computer when he went ahead and finally updated it. And I'm going to load up the computers and I'm going to take them to the
Geek Squad?
No, we got a place called BLH here in town. And it is twofold. It's a recycling center and a computer repair shop. And but I'm going to see if they can't fix his. Because when I called them late last week. They don't charge anything for the recycling,
Uh-huh.
but they do charge $100 flat repair fee. So if they can fix his computer, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
granted, I could probably get him another.
I mean, I've done all the Windows 10. I have another update waiting. It looks like I got to do, and then I saw that little Chrome update thing, and I'm like, what is this? And then it said update Chrome, and I'm like, oh, okay. So I updated it, but the stuff started happening a week ago. It started canceling out my.
Oh, look.
I knew he was still here. Hi, Fluffy. You made him blue. I can't time him out.
Yes, I did. I made him blue.
I was going to say, James, do you know you're still muted?
Yeah, I know. I was talking to Jessica.
Okay. Because you were looking at us and talking, and I was like, that's not working.
No, we were talking about tomorrow because Emily's got a doctor's appointment in San Antonio tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Talking, she was trying to decide whether or not she was going, and
Fluffy, the reason that Halo is
so
blue is
that means Jesse has to go, and Jesse doesn't need to be there. And I don't know, a lot of the places aren't even letting two parents come in anyway. It's one parent and the child. So
yeah.
So I said, if we're going all the way over there, there's no reason for you to drive all the way over there with Jesse, and then you and Jesse have to sit in the car,
right,
and then just drive home.
Right.
And then she was like, well, are you going to start cooking stuff for Thanksgiving tomorrow? I said, I'm going to be gone half the day with the doctor's appointment.
Yeah.
I said, and I haven't worked. I had to take half the day off today. I said, I got to work sometime.
Right. It helps a little bit. Yeah, see, that's one of the things that I'm going to miss about this year is because John and I always cooked the Thanksgiving dinner together. He would do certain things and I would do certain things, and so it's going to be hard without him here, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, we never let his wife cook because we didn't want to die. We let her cook Thanksgiving dinner one year, and we ended up ordering Chinese food. She's frightening. Fluffy.
Oh, Fluffy came back.
Oh, he's been here. Don't let him fool you.
Okay.
He lurks. He never goes because he's afraid. He knows that we're going to talk about him and call him annoying and a pain in the ass, and that damn Fluffy, you know. But like I said, Fluffy, you're out.
Sometimes, especially when there's multiple people on live, sometimes I'll be bouncing around to different live streams, chatting with different people, and then I'll come back to this one and that one and move around. Sometimes I'll have 3 different live streams going at the once. I'll have one going on my phone, one going on my tablet, one going on my computer.
Yep.
I'll have one going on TV, one going on my phone.
Well,
I do that sometimes too, like especially when there's an auction going on, like Donna's auctions. A lot of times I'll be putting it up on the TV so I can see what they're showing.
Right. Well, Fluffy over there, he'll be double dipping. He'll be doing a live. It's on his channel, and he'll be on his tablet or his phone watching an auction.
Yeah.
I'm like, hello, it's your live. You know.
Yeah, I don't do that on my own lives. I've seen other people do that on their lives too.
Mm-hmm. He's all double dipping.
She'll be on somebody else's auction bidding while we're on her live stream.
Yeah. Oh, Fluffy's done it, especially if Storage Legends is on. You know, double dipping. You're double dipping, Fluffy. 2 places at once. It's like taking a bite out of the chip and putting it back in the dip. Ugh. Spreading your germs everywhere. But yeah, he's especially if Storage Legends is live. Because he loves them, and you know he'll be sitting there and he'll be like, and we're like, "What are you bidding on? Why are you buying something? Stop it!" Like then he's like, "Ah."
He makes a mistake every now and then. You'll have the volume up too loud, and we'll hear it.
Yeah, multitasking.
Multitasking my tush.
Yeah. Yeah, that Ma threw her tush into the argument. You in trouble now.
And sometimes I accidentally chat in the wrong chat.
Whoops.
Oops. Wrong box.
No, the one that I don't know if you can see the chat, Scavenger, but Fluffy said hello.
I'll pull it up because I'm on my phone, so I'll pull it up and look.
That's why I said it, because I know you have to switch back and forth.
Yeah.
But yeah, we tease Fluffy about it all the time. The one that's bad, though, is Lenny, because Lenny will forget to mute his mic, and he's got the volume up on whatever he's watching, usually an auction. Or he'll come back into the live, like he's there, but he's muted and no picture. All of a sudden, he'll pop back in and start telling us about what people have on their auctions. And we're like, Fuff! Stop it, Fluffy. And we're like, if we wanted to go into an auction, we'd
back, Squashy.
And welcome back, Squash.
Says hi as well.
Yes, Squashy said hi too.
Hi, Squashy.
So yeah, Lenny is funny. He's all like, "Hey, so and so has this on their auction." I'm like, if I wanted to know that, I'd be in their auction.
Yep. I've been staying away from the auctions because we were spending too much money at the auctions.
I've been kind of staying away from the auctions because I cry because I don't have any money to spend at the auctions. Lenny is weird. Pot, meat, kettle. Hello, you're weird
Right?
too.
Well, that's my point right now because we're making ends meet, and that's about it right this minute. But
yeah,
that's because I'm working on a lot of other things. I've got 10. I'm going in 10 different directions. I'm running 5 YouTube channels right now.
I have one.
Plus trying to run auctions and everything else.
Who's that fluffy guy? I don't know him. Ma, why is he blue? I think you should take his blue wrench away. You see what he put? He's being fresh. You should take his wrench away.
He's always fresh.
Just for a minute.
Because that'll turn into 5.
Would I do that? No, James, I timed Fluffy out when on Tina's first live. Fluffy was gray, and I timed him out 3 times.
When I went on my first live, the only people that were wrenched were the women.
Yep. If you didn't have the necessary equipment, you did not get a wrench. So yeah, and I knew he'd pay me back. So the next time he went live, he timed me out a couple of times too. But I didn't really notice because I wasn't chatting in the chat. I was on the live stream. So like, you feel better? He was like, yeah. I'm like, all right, we're good. No, you already got me back for that, Fluffy.
Yeah, but he didn't get me.
True that. True that. Hey, at least we have fun, right? Life in general is too stressful. Even my non-life is too stressful, believe me. So, laughter is good, which is why I like hanging out on Fluffy's channel, because he makes me laugh and everybody else makes me laugh. Although, they tried to kill me tonight. They tried to laugh me to death. Yeah. They did. I actually, a couple of times, had to shut my camera and my microphone off. I was laughing so hard. I think I hurt myself. My rib muscles, my laugh muscles hurt now.
The coffee table?
Yeah, that. Fluffy, shut up.
Well, I'm going to have to go. My battery is down to 3%, and I've got to go plug it in, and where my charger is, I can't be on and on the charger at the same time.
Oh, that kind of stinks.
Well, have a good night, and tell the wife we said hello, and give the little one a hug from us.
And if we can get Emily to sleep, and y'all are still on, I might pop back over.
Okay.
All right, dear.
All right. Talk to y'all later.
See you later. Bye, James.
That was nice.
Yes, it was.
You know, I don't think I've ever actually been on a live with him. I've seen him and talked to him like in chats and stuff like that, but I don't think I've ever been on the panel type of thing with him. That was nice. I like that.
James is a good guy. I like James.
Yes, he's a sweetheart. Shut up, Flippy.
You believe I've been on for 3.5 hours?
Yep. What happened to that hour limit, Tina?
It didn't. Hour limit. It was never any fun. Shit, nothing ever
I know,
happened in an hour. Oh my gosh, it's a FUF.
Mm-hmm. Come at me, bro. And Squashy, why are you not in bed? I don't reply to Messenger. Did I get a message? I don't think so. I didn't hear it go off. Nope, I do not. I got nothing. Well, being in bed and sleeping are two different things, Squashy. Remember, I told you beds are for sleeping. I don't have any messages, Fluffy. None of your business, Fluffy. If you were that interested, you'd be there. Huh. So there.
Right?
She's in bed with all of us. Hello. We're all there. Woohoo.
Hope that bed's big.
Right? we need lots of room. She's about to get crowded in here. Pick a spot and stay there. What is wrong with you? Dog is moving all over the bed. It's crowded in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's only 35 pounds. You know?
Right?
This dog takes up the whole bed. You got a big head too, Fluffy. Yeah, this one, not the little one. Oh, I'm starting to get a headache. They made me laugh too hard earlier.
Dr. for Tylenol again.
It hurt my brain. You brought it up. It's not always on my brain, Flippy. It's always on yours, and I'm empathic, so I pick up on that, okay? You perv.
Squashy says she has sent you 2 messages.
Fuck, is my messenger acting up again? The last thing I have is a heart. That's the last thing I have from Squashy is a little red heart. Let me refresh my messenger. This does this to Wendy all the time, too. She's like, I messaged you like 4 times over the past few days, and I'm like, holy shit. And I wasn't getting them. Oh, there they are. Sorry. Oh, I missed one from Victoria, too, and Wendy. Oh, and the group one. Oh.
Well, hell, you're just missing all kinds of messages.
I know. Oh, thank you, Squashy. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. Oh, the Christmas Chronicles will be on the on Netflix. Christmas Chronicles Part 2.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen an update for it in either in my email or actually on Netflix.
Did you watch the first one?
No.
Hmm. I'll be right back. I'm still
Okay.
here, but I have to type a message to Victoria. Not Mom. I would say not that she's still up, but knowing Victoria.
Well, she is on your time zone, so you never know.
Yeah. Who else did miss? Fluffy behave. Yeah, that's gonna happen. And I think that's it. Sorry, Squashy.
That
There. Thank you, Squashy. Well, thank you, Fluffy.
Mark. This.
Yeah, Squashy. He said it looks like a bear. Yeah, what you were pointing at.
Actually, it's a fountain.
I was gonna say it looks like one of those bubbly rock fountains. Did you hear that?
Yep.
Yeah. Onyx is at the door now. What are you barking at? Quit it. Every once in a while, but not usually. All of a sudden she'll be like, Burford. I'm like, oh yeah, you can bark, can't you? Really? Grumpy Puss? Stop it. Cat come up on the bed. Dog's all like, Arr.
No, honey, it is not a gorilla and it's not a bear.
No, Fluffy, you're the stuffed gorilla.
I was looking, I'm going, what are you talking about on the shelf up beside me? And I'm like, that? It's a fountain.
It could be a water bubbler for a gorilla. But a bear would knock the shit out of that thing. I don't know if I'm going to have to go out and get drinks. But for right now, I'm okay. I have like a half a cup, so. And it's a pretty good sized cup, so. There's nothing on my chin, Fluffy. Nice try. Dick, I can see myself on the screen. Hello. Duh. Really? Poor Shane, Fluffy. Poor Shane. Bad Fluffy.
He's trying to be ornery, isn't he?
He is. He's like, what's that on your chin, Cody? Like, I can't see myself right here. Nothing. Bag of dicks.
He's a satchel of Richards.
You are a bugger. Yeah, you are. Twat waffle.
You love that word.
I do. Shut up, Cody Coffee Tables. Fuck you. Just so you know, she was talking about her bending, yeah, not herself, but you. And she said you get no lube. Just letting you know in advance. You get no dinner either. Straight to it.
Oh, that is. And no what? No rice around? No
Nope.
complimentaries? Oh
Nope.
my gosh. That's horrid.
Yep. I was like, damn, you do that to people you don't like. You know what I mean? It's like, that's a hate screw right there.
Right?
Because that shit hurts like that. I've heard. What was that look for, Tina?
That's horrible stuff right there. It is. It is.
Dry? Yeah, that's not a good time. That's not okay. Mm-mm. Poor Fluffy. Poor Fluffy. Would I want video of that? There's a good possibility.
No.
Not of the actual act, just the look on his face. Actually, Fluffy, that emoji is actually smoke. Just to let you know.
Okay. So short of needing the really, really good gem tester, because this is the one that I've got.
Yeah. Now, does that test hardness or is it just a diamond tester?
It says it's Diamond Selector 2. And the paperwork that I have on it.
Somewhere.
And in the looking up on it, it actually has a hardness guide on the back of it.
Okay. Well, because different stones tested to different hardness, you can kind of,
Yep.
You know.
If I remember right, this one you could test for. My paper is over here. It's in this pile of mess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the pile of something and somewhere.
My pile of mess over here.
Yeah. Fluffy, stop. Go to bed. Do something with yourself.
No, that's the paperwork for the acid test.
Yeah, I think getting Presidium 2s is on like all of our lists to do. We all want them. They're gonna run out on the, like we are gonna have the money at the same time, and we're gonna buy them out, and they're gonna have none left.
Tax season will not get here fast enough.
I do not have a tax season.
I do.
I know. I do not. I used to, long time ago. It was fun. I remember.
Well, I said, it's not a real big tax season, but it is a tax season.
Yeah. Well, then occupy your hands with something else, Fluffy. Jeez. Because, you need both hands. One for the magnifying glass, one for the tweezers. That'll be fine.
There it is.
Oh, good, you found it. Fluffy's going to end up sending me a dick pic. I'm going to be like, no.
Do not share.
If I have to deal with that image in my head brain, so will you.
Oh.
Would I do that to you? You've been warned. I don't think so, Flippy. Because I'm awesome, Fluffy. Hello.
Adjustment of level of meter, calibration chart, surrounding temperature chart, stone size, all kinds of wonderful information.
Damn, that's complicated. Fluffy, people called me that, one of those in school. It was very traumatic. Thanks for refreshing that memory. Oh, is that what you're using? You need 4 of them, do you?
Why do you need cucumbers, Fluff?
No wonder she doesn't need to use lube for you. And you call her a black hole. Guess you should, look at thine own soul.
Think?
Squashy, you're supposed to be sleeping. Shh.
Yeah, but like I said, when I looked at it online to order a tester, it was supposed to have been one that I could check not just diamond stone
Right.
with, but I could also check like emerald,
Yeah.
and garnet.
Because they're different hardnesses. So it should, yeah. I want a Presidium too. It's a goal. Something to strive for.
But yeah, like I said, so for now I've got the starter kit. I picked up the diamond selector 2. Got my acid.
Yep. Sounds like a drug deal. Got my acid.
Yep. I have 2 loops.
I have a magnifying glass. I
have 2 loops. That magnifying glass. This magnifying glass.
It's so teeny.
But that magnifying glass.
I have no idea what that means, so you're not insulting me if I don't know what it means. Just saying. I almost said I know I'm a witch. I almost said I know I'm a witch, but that has nothing to do with an anchor. I don't know what you're talking about.
What a wanker?
Oh, a wanker. That was good. That was a good one. I would never have gotten that if you hadn't said that like that. Fuck you, Fluffy. That was good, though.
You're glad I figured that one out, huh?
I know, right? That was confusing. I'm tired. I'm very, very tired. I'm very drained from earlier. Because that was a huge energy suck.
It's almost 10:30 my time, so it's almost time to call it a night.
Okay. Ugh.
So
Onyx wants cuddles right now, damn it. She's like, grr, and she's just like into me.
1 point to Ma. Thanks. I got fluffy points.
That's kind of frightening if you think about it.
Could be worse.
It could. She gave me a kiss on my nose.
No.
Ow! I'm giving you lows. Don't claw me.
I was going to say, did you get claws or nibbles?
No, she just went chink with one claw. I'm like, ah, and it like hit right at a nerve center. So it was felt like I was getting stabbed. Damn. Trim them things. No, don't. You shred more of my boxes. That's her sharpening them.
Right?
It's like, oh, did I tell you? You know how I always say the cats don't lay on me when I'm sleeping? I woke up this morning after my almost hour of sleep, and she was laying on my lower abdomen, curled up in a ball, asleep. I'm like, you're making a liar out of me. What the hell? I don't know if she does that and just moves before I wake up. So I don't know if she's doing it. I have no idea how long she's been doing this. First day I've caught her doing it. But this does explain why I have to go to the bathroom so bad when I wake up.
It's because they're on your bladder.
She's on my bladder, yeah. One day that cat's going to get a surprise because that is not the kind of bath she's going to want.
No.
No. But yeah, I was totally in shock. I was like, what the hell? Because I went to move the blanket and it wouldn't move. And I'm like, what the? I put my hand on my stomach and there's the cat. And I'm like, get off me. And she just jumped off and walked away. I'm like, yeah, okay. Fluffy, stop it.
Oh.
Go to bed, Fluffy. Go to sleep. Shut your eyes. Shut off the phone. Go night-nights.
All right. Yep. Say
Do we
goodnight,
have-
Fluffy.
Do we have lurkers? Ooh, we do.
And
Cool.
any lurkers?
Good night. Have a good night.
Good night, y'all. Love to the fluff and to the squash.
Yeah. Get some sleep.
Sleepies.